For no apparent reason, I just took a snapshot of my lunch and shared it with y'all. But we're gonna get into these daily sources. There it is. Shrimp mac and spaghetti for lunch. For anybody who wanted to know, that's what your boy eating. Let me get to these sources though. Let me get to these sources. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I'm your host, BHP. Big shout out to the playback. Everybody that's here participating, wherever you at, making it happen. Getting your hustle on, doing what you do. Shout out to you. Quite a few sources. Let me get to it. I'm going to drop the link to my bros here shortly. Where do I want to go first? Let's go here. This is for Boxing News 24. Let me copy this link. Boxing News 24.com. Canelo versus Plant deadline ends this week. Bivol and Beterbiev or Beterbiev equals Plan B options. Colorful image there. Caleb Plant, the IBF super middleweight champion of the world. There he is. Says here by Sean Jones, Eddie Hearn's deadline for IBF 168-pound champion Caleb Plant and his management at PBC ends this Sunday, July 18th. So that was over the weekend. To get the Canelo Alvarez fight negotiated for September, Plant 28 will be out of luck and miss out on his dreams of a $10 million payday against Alvarez. So Sunday was yesterday. I haven't heard any breaking news yet that the fight was made between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. There are rumors that PBC is offering Canelo a 3-fight deal for $100 million. $100 million. That's a lot of money. 3 fights. A lot of money for 3 fights. If true, that's an offer that would be difficult to turn down for Canelo, which I heard he already did. So, body's that one. Especially if it opens the door for him to fight Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, the IBF champ at 68, the last champ that he needs to beat to become undisputed champ, and David Benavidez. Jermall Charlo, Plant, Benavidez, $100 million. Oh boy. Charlo is the fight that Canelo wants. Yeah, he said that. So y'all got to pay attention when Canelo speak. You must listen. Okay? People have problems with listening. He said he wanted the Charlo fight. That's a PBC fighter. He said he wanted to be undisputed. You have a PBC champ in Caleb Plant. Matter of fact, I think he tried to make that fight before. Like I said before, like twice. So the PBC fighter. And David Benavidez, that man agreed to that fight too. He said, oh yeah, if the fans want that, I want that. What is the, I'm telling you, man, $100 million. If Canelo likely won't agree to the 3-fight deal, it means he has to fight the former 2-time WBC champ, Benavidez. Benavidez is a different story, which might be the deal killer. He's too dangerous for Canelo. That's opinionated. Let's get to what they're saying. According to Matchroom Boxing CEO, Canelo will move up to 175 to challenge Artur Beterbiev or Dmitry Bivol for their world titles. We don't know if Hearn was blowing smoke using Beterbiev and Bivol as names to get Plant and PBC to agree to the deal that Canelo wants. Knowing how careful Canelo is when selecting his op, it isn't easy to take what Hearn says seriously about him using Beterbiev and Bivol as his Plan B. It's kind of opinionated ass article, but yeah, man, they kind of roasting Canelo on this. I'm not here for that. I'm just getting right to the facts. I want to know if the Plant fight done yet, or you moving on up to 75 again. Which one is it? So it said it was Sunday, fam. Anybody hear anything on Monday about this? So there we have it. That's the first source from Boxing News 24. Let me drop that in the chat right quick. Like, what's up, actual my bro? What's going on? Let me drop the link while I'm going through these sources. That's the first source right there. You can scoop that. You know, alley oop that. You feel me? Hey, this shit fire, bro. You like that? I like that. You feel me? I like it too. Without further ado, I'm dropping the link to my bros first off in the hangout. Now we can bang out. But I'm gonna still go through these sources right quick. First one drop in the live chat. Jordan Plant somewhere crying over that 10 mil. Oh yeah. Trav, hey, you know who else might be crying? Your boy Canelo, man. Just saying, bro. Like no flame for him, huh? Hey man, shout out to the real content creators, man. People that's really been doing this shit. For real. You feel me? The ones that's really been doing this, man. This man's supposed to be undisputed, man. I thought it would been happened by now. But you wanted to come through Al Heyman for that undisputed work. Why can Canelo do that? Who is in charge? Was anybody thinking over there? I'm appalled that nobody did the thinking and said, you know what, man? We might not want to play no games with this Al Heyman side of the street. They got the last bill. But you know what it was, in my opinion? That man really thought he was a side and the face of boxing. That's what he promoted as, right? The face of boxing. So, hey man, I wish the best for him. They said the deadline was Sunday, and now it is Monday. Which fight has been made? What's up, my bro? Actual. Trav says Canelo still making 25 mil his next fight. He good. Oh, here we go. You talk about how much you getting paid. That's what they do, man. They talk about, yeah, that's all right. He still got a mansion. He's still rich. I like when y'all do that, man. He still got a Ferrari. He's still rich as fuck. That man he still will get way more money than Caleb playing this next fight. I'm like, bro, y'all go in there? Yeah. Y'all hilarious, man. All right, actual. When your Wi-Fi gets sorted out, holla at your boy. Yeah, get to the laptop. We'll come back. We'll come back, man. I know y'all be sensitive about this this me again work, man. God damn. Anyway, let me share the next source, man. This is an interesting one. I'm gonna show y'all this, man. This is an interesting one. A 3-in-1 type of flame, but really it's a two-way kind of flame. Let's look here. This was reported by Boxing News and Views.com. Let me see. Errol Spence is in an agreement with Claressa Shields. Now let's see what he's in agreement with when it comes to the one who calls herself the GOAT, Claressa Shields, right? Let's start here. Sometimes boxers, sometimes boxers who have long-standing rivalries in the amateurs transferred over into the pro ranks. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes they meet again in the ring as pros. Obviously, two very different sports, and with so much time passed, little can often be taken from when a boxer fought an opponent so long ago. It says pound for pound star Errol Spence is in agreement with Claressa Shields about one of her competitors, Savannah Marshall of the UK. This is the tweet from Errol Spence well over a decade ago. So let's see what he's talking about. He retweeted Claressa's tweet. Hold on, y'all. My bad. He retweeted what Carissa tweeted, right? And this came from Jermel. So listen up, dumbass. This is what Carissa said. Amateur stuff don't matter. Hashtag Slovana. Oh, Lord. Let's do this here. So let's see what all the commotion and everything is about. Okay?
Amateurs. That amateur shit don't matter, man.
Go back.
What did you make of him defeating Errol Spence in the amateurs?
That amateur shit don't matter, man. I don't want to talk about no amateur shit. Shit don't matter to me. Fucking amateur boxing right now. This is professional, unified, undisputed championship. We can't talk about what happened in the amateurs. Those accolades don't matter.
Okay, pause. Right? Hopefully everybody heard that. They asked him about Brian Castano beating Errol Spence. How do you feel about that, right? He kind of got defended. Hey, man, I want to fucking talk about no motherfucking amateurs. It's the pros. Woo, woo, woo. That don't matter. That's what he said. That's what the unified champ Jermel Charlo said, right? Let's back up. Let us back up. Clarissa tweets this. Listen up, dumbasses. Amateur stuff don't matter. Hashtag Slovana. Then Errol Spence gets involved well over a decade ago. Cool. I'm glad y'all feel that way. This is how I feel. If one of those amateurs who beat you in the amateurs is a world champ today and they trying to pull up to get that smoke, I believe that that does matter. Amateurs matters and the pros matters. If that amateur made it to the pro and they want to smoke and they world champ, strap season. Okay, so we not gonna do this. Errol Spence is not really, Castano's in a whole different weight class than Errol Spence, but Errol Spence saying well over a decade ago. Okay, cool. You're right. It was well over a decade ago. But Carissa, you are not going to get away with this one. You found an opportunity to apply some heat when you was getting heat about this, what you call Slovana. Because I don't see nothing slow about her move to get that strap and call your ass out. She did that quick. And we seen Carissa quickly go to the MMA. That's just from what I saw. When they was pressing her, when Eddie and Slovana, as she say, was pressing her about the fight, then we seen her go into MMA and sign a 3-fight deal. Can I get a witness, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just trying to tell you what I witnessed. So we're not gonna do that, Carissa. We don't know. We get it. You rolling around in the octagon, but listen here. You low key octagon your way out of a fight with Slovana Marshall, in my opinion. Let me see what we got cracking. Let me see what we got actual Wi-Fi work. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what Clarissa Shield was thinking, but no, the amateurs matter because your ass went to the damn Olympics, right? That's you was an amateur. Had it not been for your amateur's background in the Olympics, I mean, you wouldn't have had that stupid superstardom, right? Right or wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I don't know. I've just been watching boxing for, quite a long time. I'm just saying. Man, it's crazy how, people say, oh, the amateurs don't matter, this, that, and the third. It only matters when it suits them on this kind of scenario. They pick and choose when shit matters. No, it does matter. You can't just pick and choose when the amateurs matter. Fact of the matter is, Brian Castano beat Errol Spence's ass in the amateurs. That matters. He put his ass down on his seat twice in that fight. That matters. Okay? They got different, they got the different looks, the different styles from the amateurs. You got to fight in the amateurs to prepare yourself for the pros. Unless you some superhuman got the natural abilities, right? But even when you have natural abilities, you still need some startup fights, right? It's like how They got Wilder, right? He ain't got no amateur background like that, you know, not too deep, but yeah, he still was an amateur and he went to the Olympics, even though he got a bronze medal. That still matters. Okay. And then after that, he went pro. And did he fight the top-notch echelon competition? Hell no. Not in his first 10 fights, not in his first 20 fights, not in his first 30 fights. He ain't start fighting top dudes until what? 32 fights in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why they call you actual facts. That's
Come
all
on,
facts,
man.
bro.
People stop it, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look when you're doing that, Clarissa. Come on now. Come on, girl.
I just saw her jumping into a situation when I feel like that heat was on her about that fight. And I'm like, at first I thought it was just like a like a 1-fight deal or something like that. But I'm like, a 3-fight deal in the MMA. Soon as you started getting pressed with that Slovana Marshall, as you want to say, fight. But I'm like, I seen a chick who got the strap. Yeah, she whooped your ass in the amateurs, but she's a world champ. So you could say it don't matter if, say, like, she was just trolling you and she wasn't a world champion, she was like a prospect or something. Then you could say whatever. But she's a current champ today, right or wrong. I don't think nobody beat her since. So it's like, come on, Carissa. Nah. Just because you feel in the heat about people pressing you about that fight, because we want to see that fight. Boxing fans want to see you throw the hands with somebody who can compete with you. You've been having it real easy, and that's credit to your skill set. But when we got somebody who has defeated you before and they're a world champ, and you was like, well, it ain't nobody around, and we had somebody who was willing to take your counter offer. They offered some, put some on the table. It wasn't like you was willing to counter, and you just ran off to MMA. That's what it looked like to me. But I'm not hating on her. I'm not saying that I don't want her to get her MMA money or whatnot. But see, now you picking your head back into boxing, trying to comment on the situation. You should just left that alone. Should left that one alone, in my opinion. Just stick to MMA, because Slovana is still in the same sport that made you big. That's what everybody know you for, is boxing. She's still in the sport of boxing with a strap. I mean, hey. So what they gonna say? She want payday? Come on, man. We don't do that over here.
Hey, look, you see what Yuli said? Spence wants man's 3 weight divisions above, but not 1 division up. Smack him up. Right? Because let's not forget that Spence was at 152 or 154 starting off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And Castano always started off at 154, right? It's kind of like the situation with Keith Thurman. He was a natural 154 guy. He shrunk down to 147. Why is that? Because his boy that he fought over and over again, it's me again. Boo Boo Andrade was at 154.
It's me again.
And he ain't want that smoke. He was like, you know what? Boo Boo got that. Let me take my ass down to 147, because they might fuck around and have me fight him, and I might lose to him again in the pros. Come on, man. It's not hard to put 2 and 2 together. Okay? Quick maths. All right? Quick maths.
Hey, quick link dropped in the live chat, man. Join the convo. We've been talking Clarissa Shields, Canelo. We're gonna talk a little bit more Jamel and Castano. Boy, that's making that's bubbling out here. It's real bubbly. Shout out to my dog Rocket Strike in the chat. He said, I respectfully somewhat agree with you, Black. Grindhard said Spence don't say much about Canelo. I mean, he ain't saying shit right now because he got that Manny work in front of him. I wouldn't be saying a motherfucking thing either. Shit. Fuck with Canelo problems. I got Manny problems. Fuck with me.
You got problems, man. You got
man.
You got that man in front of him. Yes. Spence. I will defeat him, and then I will get another dog and name him Errol, like I did Tournament. My other puppy, I will have another puppy under
They gonna do
my
that.
wing and name him EJ. EJ Errol Spence. My backflipping dog backflips more than the Ferrari that he had. Yes,
Damn. Flip flop. Flipper.
flap promotions.
He gonna name the dog Flipper.
Flipper promotions. Come
He
get
gonna
with
name
it.
the dog the somersault.
Get with it or get run over like a Ferrari.
Right. Yeah, don't get ran over twice. Well, he didn't get ran. I don't know if this shit like landed on him when he fell out. I don't know. Cause man, just to be thrown out of a vehicle, bro, that ain't no light shit. And the way he blazed Danny, I was like, God damn. All right. Is this $3? What? Rocket Strike?
What's up, Holmes?
What's up,
going
man?
on, family?
Ain't shit. What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm just eating some shrimp and spaghetti mac. Getting to these sources. Getting to these sources.
Where the vegetables at? Where your veggies?
Man, Texas be changing niggas, man.
Hey,
I
bro,
remember
I ain't going front with you, bro. I be dismissing the vegetables too sometimes, bro.
I had my salad yesterday, so I'm this is my cheat day, bro.
Damn. Ain't that
Hey,
something?
look, you better get in tune with them vegetables, all right? Get with the green side, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you moved out of California, you done lost your mind, lost your mind with the bovine and the pig, you know what I'm saying? Get back with the green earth.
Hey, Angel, that's a fact though. Dudes do need to get in tune with vegetables because if your ass get older and you go to the doctor be like, it's almost your time to go. You're gonna be like, damn, I should have ate them vegetables. For
Should have
real.
ate them hoes.
What?
Why you think I got a yard full of them? Got my whole backyard full of vegetables back there, man.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? Shit.
Hey, one day we're gonna pay homage to Action one day. We're just gonna go out there and visit him one day. Hey, Rocket, man, you like the celebrity on UGC. You come, it's a rare that we get you, but give us your thoughts. Did you watch the fight, Jermell and Castano?
Yeah, hell yeah, I watched that fight. Now I didn't score it, you know what I mean? I was just I was just eyeballing it, you know what I mean? But I had Castano winning the fight though, you know what I mean? And I've been seeing like a few motherfuckers videos and shit and talking about the shit, man. Dog, there's a lot of delusional people out there, man. People making excuses for Mel, like, oh man, something was off about it. Like, man, let me tell you something, man. Jermell Charlo, bro, he's a monster, man. You know what I mean? Like, I might not like the dude. I might talk shit about him a lot. But at the same time, hey Black, ask me who I think will win between Jermell Charlo and Jarrett Hurd. Just for example. Just ask me that.
Who you think will win between Jermell Charlo and Jarrett Hurd?
Jermell Charlo.
Oh God.
You see how easy that is? I don't do that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, I tell the truth. You know what I mean? But people act like something was off about him, bro. It was just the dude's style. You know what I mean? And Jermell Charlo, he's a dog, man. Like, you mean to tell me it's people thinking he let Castano hit him against?
Oh my God! Wait a minute. You ain't like an international man.
What you say, Angel? I ain't hear you. What the fuck?
This nigga, man. Hey,
This nigga got a baby wrapped in a croissant on his head.
Fucking baby burrito wrap ass.
But no, though, man. Getting back to that, man. But yeah, like I was saying, man. People thinking that Jermell let the dude get to him. It ain't that, man. Let me tell you something. If Jermell fights a dude, man, and he feels as though that this dude got pillow hands, he gonna run right through him. He didn't run through Castano.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. It ain't because of something mentally off about him, or because he changed and he got a wife and shit with a baby. Nah, he felt something, bro. the nigga got clipped in the third with a left hook.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all
He did
thinking,
get
oh,
clipped.
he
Hey, but why
Y'all-
people acting like Jamel didn't hurt homie badly though, like multiple times?
No, he did. He did though. He did hurt him bad, but at the same time, and there's another thing. People talking about he ain't pressed the gas on Castano when he hurt him. He did.
He tried.
He did press the gas on him. Castano
tried.
was surviving.
You said what?
He know
He
how
was-
to fucking survive.
Yeah, exactly. The homie a good ass survivor, bro. I was like, Jamel cannot get him out of there. He was trying though.
Yeah, like the dude, like he was bad, like he was hurt bad, but he wasn't like, whereas though, oh, one more punch and he's gone bad. Because guess what? When Jamel had him hurt, he caught him with a couple punches. The dude didn't drop. So what?
Hey, right quick. Hey, everybody take, freeze 1 second, man. Take a moment to subscribe to the homie The Fix. Great channel on the come up on YouTube, man. He's on the panel right now. Phil Walker, The Fix. Shout out to the homie Phil. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Can you hear me loud and clear, brother?
Yes, sir.
Yo, man, how y'all doing, bro?
We good,
What up,
man.
what up?
I got this shrimp and I got this shrimp and mac with the spaghetti. I'm talking this boxing.
Yo, man, I see y'all discussing this Castano and this male fight this past weekend.
Yeah, speak on it.
Y'all mind if I give my thoughts on it? I heard my man was cooking on it. I'm letting him finish up, and then I'm gonna give my little 2 cents.
What's up, Rocky? You finished cooking on that? You want to add some more before you go?
No, I mean I wasn't finished. I'm almost done though. Basically, man, Jamel, he fought somebody, man, who like people call him like a poor man Sean Porter. That nigga ain't no damn Sean Porter, man. That dude, that's a sound boxer in there, man. He just has a style. He presses you. He wants to get inside on you. He's little. He wants to go to your body. He wants to hit you with some shit. You know what I mean? The dude is defensively sound as well. He don't move his head a lot. You know what I mean? Which is a fault. But the dude ain't no motherfucking, like, he ain't no scrub, bro. Jamel felt some shit by that nigga. He felt some shit by the nigga, and the nigga was pressing him damn near all the time, bro. That shit can fuck a nigga up. Without a nigga touching him. Like, damn, what the fuck? This nigga ain't going nowhere.
Hey, you notice how all of them Argentina fighters pretty much fight like that, man. They got good ass pressure, the fucking foot feints and shit. It be throwing your whole rhythm off. Jamel,
Argentina. Come on, man. Now, not everybody in Argentina is a monster, but shit.
The ones that's good be like,
come on, man.
Punch and they can box.
Yeah, I'm done though, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. The Fix.
Yo, look, man, check this out, man. First and foremost, man, I want to say shout out to Castano and Mel for putting on a great performance. I thought it was a absolutely great fight. Man, this is a prime example of it doesn't matter how big your name is. It doesn't matter what kind of recognition you get throughout the boxing community. But at the end of the day, man, if you're a good fighter and you get a shot, then you have a chance to prove yourself, right? So, and I think Castano did that. So I'm gonna start with him first, right? Castano came in. People, act like they didn't know much about the kid. You understand what I'm saying? But the guy is a solid fighter, as you guys just mentioned. I think he has great fundamentals. He does a magnificent job at maximizing his full potential as a fighter, right? We all know he's undersized for the division, but at the same time, he's found ways to get inside of guys and cause trouble for fighters that are much larger than him, much more rangier than him. And this is what he did on Saturday night against Jermell Charlo. To me personally, he changed levels good. He went to the body and he picked spurts and times to go on the attack, right? and he was relentless for 12 rounds, and that's what you have to be in a title fight or any fight for that matter, right? So I want to say, hey, look, man, congratulations to him, man. He put on a great performance, and I thought he had a magnificent game plan against Jermell Charlo. Now on to Mel. You know, I think Mel did a lot of things well, but I think he did a lot of things that brought him to the conclusion of this draw. You understand what I'm saying? I don't personally think we got the best Jermell Charlo we could have gotten the other night. And unfortunately, you know, we couldn't get a winner out of this. You know, when you go for undisputed and it's a piece of history, you want to go ahead and wrap that up and get a conclusion. You understand what I'm saying? And we couldn't get that. Now, personally, I think Castano won the fight. That's just my own personal opinion, but I'm not going to argue with the draw because guess what? That's in the books, and I don't argue with the books because the books are fact, right? But at the same time, I still can get on here and criticize the guy that I thought was going to win the fight, the guy that was favored in the fight. And I think Jermell Charlo, first and foremost, is either one or two things. Either during training camp, these guys came up with a game plan, and when he got into the ring on Saturday, he didn't implement the game plan well. Or two, they came up with a game plan, and it was just a piss poor game plan, right? When he was throwing his jab, he controlled the distance extremely well. But at the same time, he never followed up with anything after the jab. It was just jab, 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 jab. I know I heard Derrick James on several occasions tell him, hey, follow up with the hook to the head, a hook to the body. Did he do it as much as I thought he could have? Absolutely not. Did he go to the body as much as I thought he could have? Absolutely not. If any, he was doing a lot of head hunting. He was doing a lot of waiting, trying to set up traps. He was trying to play the efficiency game. But the only problem with playing the efficiency game is, guess what? If you're going to be efficient, if you're not going to throw a lot of punches, but when you do throw, you land, that's the key. You have to land. You can't you can't play the efficiency game when you're not landing. And for majority of that fight, I think Jermell didn't land a lot of punches, man, and that almost cost him the undisputed titles. And guess what, man? He just, to me, going up against the ropes, he was piss poor at cutting the ring off. And honestly, in my opinion, he tried to mash the gas to hurt the guy, but he couldn't cut the ring off, and Castano survived. And this is how we end up with a fight without a conclusion. And that's just unfortunate for boxing. And, you know, I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised.
That's real shit, bro. And that was a real fact you said, too. He just couldn't cut the ring off on Castano and really just finish him off because he had him badly hurt. And I was like, if he hit him clean one more good time, the fight is over, but he just couldn't hit him. And that's credit to Castano, man. That dude is his experience. I actually thought he'd beat Laura. I think, you know, that draw was bogus, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, Castano, for all the people
real quick,
who said, what did he do to deserve to fight? And all this other kind of stuff. At the end of the day, he showed the world that he belongs in that ring fighting for undisputed. And that's just my opinions about it.
But the whole point is he got the opportunity, though.
Yeah, and that's why I said earlier, man, this goes to show it don't matter what the name is. Give that man an opportunity. It don't matter what the name is. It don't matter if you got one strap. Facts. If your ultimate goal is to be the best, you know, it don't matter if that dude got one strap that you need, just like Jermell did, you get in there and fight him. Facts.
Get in there and fight him, man. So that was a big, you know, it was big for that. But as you said, it was a bit of a letdown at the end because there was not a winner, man. So we can argue both sides. People say, oh, Jermell won or Castano won. When on paper, none of them dudes won, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
Hey, bro. Like, people acting like Jermell is like this superior boxer, bro. He's not, man. Ever since he got with Derrick James, bro, that nigga fell in love with that nigga like a baby Wilder, man. He fell in love with his motherfucking power. He fell in love with his motherfucking power. Not a baby Wilder. Nah. He got boxing ability. No. I'm not talking about as far as skill. I'm talking about as far as like the power, like as far as him being in love with. That's what I mean by Baby Wilder. Like he's in love with his power, like Wilder.
Nah, I feel you. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean. But
yeah, he
yeah,
fell in
man,
love
like,
with that shit. He did.
Right. Like he don't give a fuck about anything else, bro. He wants to knock your head off because he found like this new life with his power, bro. Like when he was with Ronnie Shields, I think he was better with Ronnie Shields.
Damn, you think so?
I mean? I think so.
I mean, he was undefeated. So in what way? Like as far as how his movement and stuff?
I think his movement, his boxing, I think he was more technical than Ronnie Shields. In my opinion. You know what I mean? As far as I can recollect. Because it has been I used to watch Charlo's, like when they fights was coming on PBC, what was that channel? It was coming on Rebel TV.
Spike. Spike TV.
Was it Spike? For some reason, I'm thinking Bounce. I don't know why I'm thinking Bounce, but
Might have been
Bounce, Spike. I know it was Bounce.
Yeah.
I think it was Spike though, actually, but
yeah, I think mine's over here, Merle. I think it was Bounce. But I've been watching him for a while, bro. But anyway, that nigga, like, I just think Castaño shocked him. You know what I mean? I don't think he was really taking Castaño all that serious. He probably watched the Lauren fight like, oh, okay, this dude, okay.
Hey, you know what?
But at the same time, I think he kind of underestimated him. Once he got in that ring, he actually felt him. He was like, oh shit, hold up. What the fuck is this? It's a little Tasmanian devil I got right here. Fuck what you talking about, Derek. Fuck what you talking about. I gotta figure something out.
So look, let me say this right here, which brings me back to my point earlier, just as far as the game plan, the strategy going into the fight. Like, I've never been super high on Derek James for my own personal reasons. But at the end of the day, he does have 2 unified champions underneath this banner right now. Congratulations to him. But in my own humble opinion, I think right now, Jamel is in a identity crisis, and I've been saying this for quite some time. And because of the simple fact that I do think Ronnie has done something. I think Ronnie did things good for Jamel, and I think Derek James have done things good for Jamel. Now, with that being said, Jamel right now is in an identity crisis because he wants to be a puncher so bad. Yep. But at the end of the day, I think when he was with Ronnie, he set up everything off the jab. And the other night, that was the portion of his game that he was missing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
If you go back and you study all of Ronnie's fighters, they do everything through the jab, right? Their whole offensive scheme is predicated off of setting people up through the jab, right? And I think when he fought against Castano the other night, he was jabbing, but he didn't follow up with anything of significance. And to me, that backfired on him. Now, at the same time, I understand that being with Derek, you're more confident in your power and you're sitting on your punches more. But let's be honest about it. To me, you are a decent boxer. You've never been just a hellacious boxer, but you are a overall complete fighter, right? But now what you're doing is, because you fell in love with your power, you're doing a lot of waiting, you're doing a lot of telegraphing, and you're not doing very much boxing, right? So right now he's in an identity crisis. What he needs to do, he needs to take the best of both worlds, combine them, and I think he'll be a much better fighter. So, so he can create an identity inside of the ring. Right now, I think he's trying to be something that he's not, and it's just not working for him right now, because as you've seen against Tony Harris, same kind of deal, telegraphing the punches, waiting to get that one big shot. It's just not a good way to be inside of the ring when you're in there with guys that can box, that can evade that one shot. And Castano proved it the other night when he got up underneath him, got up in his grill, and gave him a hard time.
Hey, bro, that's the point. What you just brought up, I forgot to bring up. His shit was heavily telegraphed, bro. A lot of his shit was heavily telegraphed. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck? You think Castaño just gonna sit there, bro?
I'm gonna be real though. I felt the main.
Got smart though. Castaño got smart. He started putting his motherfucking hand up he started putting his right hand up. He was like, fuck that. You caught me with that shit? Okay.
Hey, I agree with what Tony said though in the chat. He said Charlo was winning every time he pushed Castano back, and he said instead of continuing to do that, he just backed up for no reason and leaned against the ropes, like he was waiting for Castano to throw some. And I knew that coming in, like Castano coming forward is great. Like, dude is he a problem coming forward, but when you back him up, he don't throw no punches, man, and you can get your work off. But he wasn't using his jab, like the Fix was saying. Like it just was like I seen a lot of hooks and shit like that, but I rarely seen him use his jab again. And a lot of it wasn't enough straight shots from my liking. And I think that's why homie got in the inside on him.
Hey, Black, I'm gonna say this, bro. Look, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking in that ring because I'm not him. But if I had to guess, I think Jamel was a little fearful of his pressures. Like something, I think dude's pressure probably shocked him a little bit. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? That's what I think because Jamel don't let nobody do anything to him, bro. Jamel's trying to take your fucking head off.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't think anything's changed with that. I think he's still trying to take your head off. I just think the pressure got to him.
It threw his rhythm. He kept throwing Jamel rhythm off, man. But I mean, I say that's credit to Castano. Hey, we're gonna come back to it though. Let me get your thoughts, Phil and Rocket. We got this other topic. Benavidez is coming back versus Jose Huscategui. I meant to do this topic the other day, but I forgot. My opinion, this is why are you fighting him?
Man, Benavidez gonna crush that dude, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even really like the fight, but he's coming back the 28th of August, man.
Jose tried to do something with Plant, but like I don't. Oh, why? Yeah, I'm with you. Why? I don't want to see that shit.
It said he lost his last two of his last 4 fights since 2019, and not ranked in the top 15 by the WBC. Unclear why the WBC picked Huscategui. I mean, it's for a showcase, man. He about to knock this man into the next fight. Damn.
When was Davis' last fight?
He just fought Ellis, right? He just fought Ellis recently.
Like how long ago?
Recently,
man, at the beginning of the year.
Like 2 months ago or something.
Yeah, beginning of the year he fought him.
Oh, okay. All right.
So they saying this is a title eliminator for the WBC. What? This is the WBC, bro. Look at this.
Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot. What's his name lost his belts, right?
Nah.
Fat Boy. He lost
Benavidez.
Yeah. I forgot.
Benavidez lost it on a scale. Canelo scooped it up.
Yep.
You know how that went. And then now David Benavidez is in the title eliminator going against Huscategui, bro, for Canelo's belt, the WBC. Like, what's come on, dog.
Man.
And they already said it. He's not even ranked in the top 15 and lost 2 of his last 4. What's going on, WBC? Look at this shit, bro. How does a non-top 15 WBC fighter get ordered in a title eliminator, bro?
Hey, do you think Canelo pulling strings?
Yeah. So let me go ahead and say this right here.
All right.
Huscategui, he is look, he's a serviceable fighter, but no way, no how should he be fighting in a final eliminator against David Benavidez, who is probably ranked in the top 3 or top 4 in 168 pounds, right? So look, man, the WBC, this is the thing right here. My days of figuring out how these guys operate, how they do their rankings, how they do their eliminators, my days of figuring that stuff out are done, right? So whatever they present to me, whatever they show me, is what it is. Do I think it's a good opponent for him to be fighting? In my personal opinion, no. But at the same time,
no.
At the same time, I think Benavidez is going to go in there and stop the guy. And if you pay attention to what Benavidez has been saying, he's been the only guy Now listen to me close. He's the only guy that hadn't mentioned Canelo Alvarez's name, right? People ask him about Canelo, but you know what he always says? Hey, I just got to wait my time out. I lost my belts. Canelo has it now. All I have to do is keep winning and keep stopping guys, and I'm going to eventually get my shot, and I'll be ready when they call my name. That's what he's doing. He knows a fight is somewhere in the pipeline, and he's going to get it, and they're going to keep feeding us guys like Uzatagi for eliminators. And it's just unfortunate, man.
Let me
It's
tell you something.
unfortunate.
Let me tell you what we about to do. Flame of shame to Mauricio Suleiman. I'm with Red Glove Militant gang with that fam shit. We all fam. We fuck all Mauricio, man. This is some bullshit, bro. There is no fucking reason why Uzcatag or Uzcatagi should be ordered in a motherfucking fight with David Benavidez, bro, for the eliminate. And you know what, bro? Hey, fam. Y'all know what it is.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know what it is, RGM. That's where I'm at with it. I go to the root of this because this man pulled that up. He magically cooked this one together. Gave us another WBC spell with another. Watch a belt be on the line too. It's gonna be another belt too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo was pulling strings, bro.
This is ridiculous.
I think Canelo's scared of that dude.
Huh?
And they don't like each other.
Well, no, if anything, put somebody in there that could possibly beat David. Don't put Uzcatagi, like that's a body bag, bro.
No, I think he's just putting distractions in his way. That's what I mean. He just distracting the hell out of Benavidez. Like,
okay, I can't with this.
Fight Uzcatagi.
And you know what? I hope Fight Hype pull up on his ass again and ask him, how did Uzcatagi get ordered and the title eliminated? How did that happen? Like, who did he beat? You know what, man? Hey, bro, this boxing shit. Whatever, bro.
Hey, bro, them niggas trying to.
This boxing shit.
I would have rather see him in there with either. Look, what's wrong with Jacobs right now? Jacobs fighting at 68. What's wrong with Gabe Rosado? He fighting at 68. Like,
Gabe Rosado needs to be in somebody title eliminator, something.
I think Gabe Rosado deserves a title eliminator, honestly. I mean,
hell yeah. Not Uzcatagi.
Look, man. Hey, I tell you what, man, Gabe is in a. I think Gabe is better now later in his career than he was earlier on, honestly.
Shit.
Just as far as his positioning within, in the divisions. He can fight at 160 or 168. And the thing about Gabe is he don't give a fuck who it is, excuse my language. He'll get in the ring with him. And then you got to respect that.
Hey, no, you
like
good,
that.
Phil. You know what I learned? That's what the rumor is. After 2 minutes, anything is a go. As long as you don't say no bullshit in the first 2 minutes, what I heard. So you good. say what you say.
Nah, man, but Gabe will get in there, man, with anybody, and he's gonna give you everything he got in the tank, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a well respected fighter, and I throw him in there with Benavidez, man. I mean, I love to see that.
Yeah, I would love to see that too. And,
you know what I'm saying?
That's way better and more competitive than this Uzcatagi shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because people say what you want. I think, man, when Gabe got in there with Jacobs, man, I mean,
who just in life in general, Rock and Strike, been robbed more times than Gabe? Like, I know some niggas in life been robbed. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna tell you who else been robbed. Badu Jack to me's been robbed.
It ain't even gotta be boxing. Just who been robbed more than this nigga? Just period. Niggas get their pockets ran through. Like that nigga shit be getting ran the fuck through, bro. Yeah, they don't like Gabe Rosado. I think it's that Philly shit.
Hey, it's finna be Castano, man, a second, bro. Like,
nah, he gained fans, bro.
Hey, in a minute, man, Castano give me he get another draw, man. I'm gonna start scratching my head on this shit. Like, what's really going on?
Hey, bruh. This Castano work is different, man. Hey, Argentina is back on the map. They lost Madonna, they lost Matisse. Castano said, I got this. Don't trip. I got it.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like on some real shit though. Yo, that weigh-in was crazy, bro. Like that shit, they was on some Julio Cesar Chavez shit. Like at the weigh-in. That shit was crazy, bro. Like he really got fans. Like for real, for real. They love that boy, man.
I'm not gonna cap. When they did the little face off at the end, after the weigh-in and whatnot, I was looking like, how Jamel's really emotional. He was like amped up. Castano was just looking at him like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. I'm here for it.
Yo,
I was
that
like,
shit
damn,
was crazy.
I knew it was gonna be a fight just from that face off. I was like, damn.
Yo,
And
that
he
shit
had
was
the
crazy.
people screaming, so I was like, yeah.
Yo, like I like his fans, man. You know what I'm saying? His fans is unbelievable, man. Like they coming out to support, and they not just coming out to support, man. They making noise, man. They about that action. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta love it, man. That's the kind of shit boxing needs right there. So Rich, shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the kind of guy that really could be a star, man. He really could be a star because he has a solid foundation, I think, man. Just unfortunate we couldn't get an undisputed champion, man. But he still got his strap, though. He still got his strap.
He still got his strap. He gained more fans. I'm sure his next fight is gonna be a bigger payday.
Tim Tszyu say he want that smoke.
Tony Reviews in the chat talking that shit like Tszyu gonna run through both of them, Jamel and Castano. I'm like, what?
Tim Tszyu, hey, shit. Tim Tszyu got them hands though. Tony Reviews talking that shit, but hey, I don't see nothing wrong with what he's saying. Tim Tszyu got Tim Tszyu, man, that boy got some heat, man. For real.
He just said Tim Tszyu on the panel telling everyone how easily he's going to beat Castano and Dan Charlo. All right, we'll see. I just hope that homie confidence ain't, diminished a little bit from this draw. Like Jamel has been through adversity, so I just want to see him at least bounce back. I want to see that immediate rematch. Everybody gonna watch it. I mean, it don't matter where they put it. Just make that shit happen, bro. Because, damn, that was my main thing. I was so disappointed that nobody became undisputed. I was like, fuck, PBC. This was the moment. Just pick somebody. But nobody got the crown yet. So it is what it is, man. I got to say this. Jamel, until you beat Castano, you're not the king of 54, bro. You're just not. Shout out to Lions Only and all of that. But, hey, man, you got to beat this dude, Castano. Until this work right here is ran back, everybody is going to be questions in the air about, is you really that dude at 54? Is you really the top dog? One face, one name. And
yo, man, this is what Mel said. This is my chance to separate myself from the pack.
It was,
bro.
man.
All you did this past Saturday was show the world that you belong right there in the mix with everybody else. This is why 154-pound division to me is the best division in boxing, because on any given day, any one of these boys really can get that work from anybody. You know what I'm saying? And to me, as a boxing fan, I like divisions like this. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you do reign supreme, it means that much more. You dig what I'm saying? But separate yourself from the pack this weekend, not even close, my brother. Like my man just said, bro. Like Black just said, you gotta beat Castano, dog. Like you got to, you gotta do it, bro.
Yeah, man. As a real fan, unbiased and all, like, nah, bro. We got to see that ran back for you to just really just roar that you want to roar out here as a lion. Like we got to see this one. You know what I'm saying? Ran back, and great. I hope they get paid good for it next. It's undisputed, promoted better. I mean, it's like they didn't even do a great job promoting this, and we seen the outcome of it. Like, yo, this shit was. Did you see Jamel in there with Castano? Like, who was Castano? The Argentina motherfucker. Oh yeah, and it's making people go out and look at this shit because, man, they need to promote this better on the rematch. Like,
yeah, man. And let me tell you something. It's fight cards coming up that these motherfuckers can run it back on.
Yeah, man.
It's fight cards coming up, PBC fight cards that are coming up in the very near future that they can run it back on. Like I say, put them on the Wilder Fury. Let's go ahead and do it. Co-main. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Oh, hey, you might be on something. They might cook that up.
Man, let's see it right here in October. Let's go ahead. Let's see it. Stop playing.
Shit, do that shit right around my birthday. Fuck that. Yep. Matter of fact, I heard they moved the Wilder and Fury to the 9th of October.
Man, come on, man. Let's go ahead. Let's run it back. This will be you know, man, I think that won't do nothing but make the pay-per-view better. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest about it. I mean, people are not super duper excited about the Wilder Fury. You know, I was more excited about the card, the other casters on the card. But at the same time, man, put another fight on there. Shit, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be real. Castano ain't gonna cost a lot of money, and you know, Mel might cost a little bit, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's do it for
It's
the
for
culture.
legacy, man. It's for the culture. It's for
exactly. Let's do it
legacy.
for
It's
the
for
culture,
boxing.
man.
It's so much, you know, on the line with that fight, you know. And they actually, you know, doing it how you're supposed to do it. You know, they actually did it. 154 made boxing proud. Like they made the boxing fans proud. And that's big shout out to Jamel. He put in a lot of the work, heavy labor, but Castano did his part. They came together to make that event happen, man. And I big them up for that. But we gotta see that rematch.
Oh, look, a method in madness says that PBC put all their money into Earl. I don't think so, man.
Don't do Earl like that.
Nah, I don't think PBC put all their money into Earl. I
Is Earl
think
gobbling
so.
up all the promo money?
Nah, man, look.
How great are they doing to promote him for this Pacquiao fight?
Hey, I don't know, but this is the deal right here. PBC put all their money into Pacquiao.
Ooh, man, he's gobbling up the promo money then.
Yeah, man. Manny Pacquiao say no. Look, Manny Pacquiao's deal with PBC is guess what?
He don't need no
matter
promo
if it's
money,
pay-per-view, no matter if it's on regular TV, no matter if he's fighting on the moon. I need $10 million per fight. You know what I'm saying? Manny said that, and you know, Manny deserves that. If you ask me, you understand what I'm saying? Because really, he's one of the last few, you know, boxing megastars to me that's still around outside of Canelo, you know, Anthony Joshua, those guys, right? You know, Pacquiao. So, yeah, that's who taking up all the paper. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. Just gonna throw it on little old Manny, man. That's
Manny the man though, bro. Like he lost to Jeff Horn and went and negotiated a contract with PBC for $10 million to fight. He the man. Like, I mean, who else could do that?
Oh, so that's like his guarantee? He get like 10 to fight?
He get 10 to fight, guaranteed.
Damn, Manny Pacquiao?
Yes.
Plus the upside with the pay-per-views.
Plus the upside, bro. Like,
damn, man, he been eating for a minute.
Man, come on, man. They don't call that boy Pac-Man for no reason.
Nigga got packs of money, bro. Hey, man, shout out. Hey, if he play, I'm telling you, dog, I think a lot of people sleeping on this fight. I think a lot of people sleeping on this fight, bro. I mean, if Earl do it, big ups to him, bro. Big ups to him.
Yeah, for real, though. If Earl do it, big ups to him. You know what I'm saying? But look at this, look at this right here, bro. Like,
Manny ain't no joke, bro.
And I'm gonna say this right here. PBC is doing it the right way. Like, as far as I think this is my prediction, right? And I think if it lines out this way, I think that's cool. But I think somebody may be pulling the strings with the WBA, right? This is why Manny hadn't got that belt yet. Because ultimately, I think they're going to put Ugas on the undercard with that strap. And I'm probably thinking he's going to fight somebody like a Keith Thurman for it, honestly. I don't know why Keith Thurman is like working out like crazy, staying in shape.
Yeah,
like
huh?
Because I mean, let's be honest about it. Keith Thurman lazy in the offseason, man. Like, that's just what he's been here lately. The last like 3 or 4 years, he's just been lazy in the offseason. And if he ain't got no fight, he ain't working out. But for whatever reason, right now, he's been working out like crazy, like waiting for a phone call from Al to see who he could be potentially fighting.
I think he's going to get thrown on that Wilder card, man. October.
He might.
That's what it seemed like. I mean,
he might, man. He might. He might get thrown on that Wilder card, or I just know between the WBA, Ugas, and Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman, I just got a feeling that because it was always supposed to lead back to Spence and Thurman fighting for a strap. That was the plan the whole time. Keith Thurman came out and said it. Earl Spence came out and said it. And guess what? Thurman lost.
Earl still been talking down that possibility. Like,
but if Thurman got that strap, that'd be the only motivation that he'll have to fight him.
He might do him like Canelo did. He did on Mondra. He's a boring fighter. He's fight somebody, shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Which to me, the Texas boy, man, talking that real silly shit when, man, you know, he one of the best fighters in the world, but I don't want to fight him because he corny. What?
That's how
the fuck are you talking about?
We don't whoop this corny ass nigga ass, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about? Man, I ain't fighting him because he corny, but yeah, he's still one of the best fighters in the world. Hold on. So he's one of the best, but you don't want to fight him on some personality shit.
It's some personal shit, right?
Yeah, some personality shit. That's just some foolish ass shit, man.
But that's only nowadays, bro. Like back in the day, if they didn't like you, if you was corny, they wanted to whoop your ass even more probably. But now it's like, man, on some personal shit, I don't even like this nigga. Why would I fight this dude? Fuck him. He corny. Like, damn, but you just whooped the nigga, bro.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate, but I think they may be trying to line that up, possibly. WBA, Al Heyman, Keith Thurman, all that old silly shit like that, man. I mean, anything to prolong the Crawford fight, anything. BBC will do anything to prolong that Crawford fight, right? So, yeah.
Hey, man, I feel sorry for Canelo.
Yeah,
no, I really don't. I'm actually capping right now. I don't feel sorry for Canelo. I was just saying it. You said something about PBC.
Plant, man. I don't know, man. Plant. I think it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. He has his amount that he has to see, right, for him to say, "Oh, okay, yeah, all right. I'll take the fight now."
Y'all don't understand. This is chess, bruh. This is chess, man. Canelo, this is checkmate. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. I mean, hey.
Red Glove said that loss got him motivated. Is he talking about Thurman?
I think he's talking about Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman. Oh, yeah, Red Glove. I agree with you, man. That loss got him motivated, and I think the fact that people been talking shit about him has got him motivated. If that don't get you motivated enough, man, if you're getting your ass blasted and then people talking shit about you after you get blasted, if you're not motivated after that, then you need to go ahead and sit your ass down and become a spectator and get your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Spectate.
Straight up, So we'll see, man. So I agree with you, bro. I agree, Red Glove. That did get him motivated. Absolutely.
I mean, he talking, but I don't know. With him cutting that ponytail, we don't know what's going to happen. This is new shit.
Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. We'll see, though, man. I'm excited to see whoever he decides to get into the ring with. Now, the only fighter right now that I'm curious about what they're going to do next outside of Keith Thurman is really, man, Sean Porter and Mikey Garcia. What are these guys going to do?
I don't even care. Sean, man, whatever, bro. He comfortable with the podcast shit, I think. So.
Man, a lot of people talking shit about Crawford, but the fuck Sean about to do? And what is Mikey about to do? Like, for real? I don't know.
Maybe they're getting some good ass back end money that they still eating off. What's up, Iron Cone?
Yo, what up? What's good, Phil?
What's up, Cone?
All good, man. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about Mikey Garcia here? Y'all talking about? What's that?
We talking about everything, bro. That. Yeah, I just mentioned. I don't know what he has in the pipeline. I don't know what Sean Porter has in the pipeline. I don't know what Keith Thurman has in the pipeline. Everybody, you like to mention Terrence Crawford not having an opponent, but what about these fucking guys? These guys don't have an opponent either. Just to be realistic.
It's odd, right? Because as far as I knew, the last I heard was that Thurman and Porter was supposed to rematch, right? But people are kind of poo-pooing that or whatever. But the Ugas fight, I figure they're gonna put Thurman in there with Ugas. Now that's
what I think too. I agree.
Yeah. Now that leaves Sean Porter out there. And again, Sean Porter ain't make that fight with Terrence Crawford for whatever reason. in my opinion, Sean Porter should make the fight with Terrence Crawford. Bro, you ain't no big star like that. You ain't nobody that, like, you know, is moving no big numbers. So a fight with Terrence Crawford shouldn't be no problem for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if they put Thurman to fight Ugas, whoever wins that fight is going to fight Spence, keep it all in-house.
Mhm.
Does that leave Sean? Are they going to put you to fight Jaron Ennis? Is that what's going to happen? You're going to be the new gatekeeper now? Is that what you are? So it's just interesting, as Phil says. A lot of people talk about Terrence Crawford, but a couple of people on the PBC are going to be out in the cold in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as Phil said also, a lot of these dudes ain't fought in a good while. They ain't fought. They had no fights. And that's just how boxing is going. Like, a lot of people on the shelf for a hell of a long time doing nothing. And when you look at it, like, a lot, you know, these guys are in their, like, you know, not really mid-30s, but heading to their mid-30s. They're 32, they're 33, you know, your bodies don't bounce back so quickly. And, you know, this long layoff can't be good for you, bro. Mikey Garcia, last I heard from him was that they was trying to get a fight together with Prograis. But I would imagine Mikey would tell Eddie, look, man, you gave me 7 to fight Jesse Vargas. You got to give me 10 to fight Prograis. Mikey got to be about his money. If you let me smash and grab 7 million for Jesse Vargas, well, shit, Prograis might knock me out. So you got to give me 10. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last I heard about Mikey Garcia, and that's it. I don't really know nothing about none of these dudes. But Phil is right. These long layoffs is something
Ridiculous.
else. Something else. You know?
Look, and let me tell you this right here, right? So, and it's just my opinion, of course, right? See, this is the problem to me personally with Sean Porter. Sean Porter has had a lot of big fights here recently within the last 4 years. I give him that. You know, he had the Danny fight, the Ugas, the Earl Spence Jr., the Thurman fight. So I get it. I get Sean Porter feels as though he's been a champion within that time frame, right? And so I get Porter thinking that, hey, you know, I'm a high caliber guy. Now, if you're talking about boxing, yeah, sure, absolutely. I do think you're one of the top guys in the division, top 5, top 6 guy in the division. But now, where the problem lies is this. Sean Porter, you think you're worth more than what you really are, right? Because you've been fighting these top guys and you've been getting pretty good viewership. You know, people have been tuning in to watch you fight, but when you fought against Ugas, hardly nobody watched, right? That's just the truth of the matter. Hardly anybody tuned in to watch him fight against Ugas. So I think he's warped, saying like, hey, these are my numbers. But truth of the matter is, I think those numbers had more to do with your opponents than they did with you. So when Bob Arum comes to the table and tell you, hey, I'll give you $1 million, you don't think that's good enough. But truth be told, you need to take the money. Like my man Iron Kong said, you need to fight Crawford because $1 million is about what you're worth when you really sit down and look at the analytics of the viewership when it comes to Sean Porter. I just think it's a little warped sense of security when Sean Porter values himself on the market. And that's just my honest opinion. But when it comes to him as a competitor, it's no doubt in him. I think he's one of the best in the world. Top 5, top 6 for sure.
No doubt about it. I agree with you. But as you said, it's like some people are better as opponents. Like they ain't never the person you come to see. But if they're fighting somebody of worth, they round out the fight well. And that's what Sean Porter is. You ain't gonna never hear nobody say, man, I can't wait for the next Sean Porter fight. But if Sean Porter is fighting Terrence Crawford, that has the makings of a big fight. Right? Yeah. But Sean Porter being Sean Porter as the A side, you ain't never heard nobody say, look, man, I can't wait. Why don't put Sean Porter on pay-per-view? You'll never hear that. But Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford makes a good pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That might be solid. It might not be okay, it might not be pay-per-view, but it'll do good free TV numbers on ESPN.
Absolutely.
I don't know why Bob Arum keeps forcing Terrence Crawford on pay-per-view. I don't know why. Just leave the guy on free ESPN. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on that. I mean, we had that talk, today, Black, about leverage versus legacy. Some of these dudes are trying to leverage themselves. And it's like Sean Porter wants to leverage his name when it ain't really much to leverage. And now you might be asked out on a fight because Errol Spence gonna be in a title fight. Well, he has titles. Keith Thurman might be in a title fight. You could be in a title fight too, but you choose not to. So
Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy that these guys are turning down. This guy turned down $1 million. He said, "No, it's not enough money. No, I don't. No, it's not enough. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, hey, maybe it's not what you got for your last fight or
$1
the
million
fight
in the
before
title. And then
look.
once you get the title, then that opens up.
Exactly. Like I think, Bob Arum is a greedy son of a gun. Don't get it twisted. I got it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, he, I believe, offered you a pretty decent payday. I believe he offered Danny Garcia a pretty decent payday. I think he offered Danny Garcia close to $3 million to fight against Crawford. 2 point something, I think. So even with Bob Arum being greedy, he has made attempts to get Terence Crawford these fights with these PBC guys. You just got guys like Porter that's, is overvaluing himself, right? And I don't know if it has anything to do with the possibility that he may lose or what. But at the same time, you have an opportunity to beat, quote unquote, the second or first best guy in the division. And anytime you get an opportunity to do something like that, hence just like Castano, guess what? You seize it and you may just be the guy after that.
See, Black, what did we talk about today? Leverage or legacy? Are the two can the two be intertwined, or are they always at odds? Like, can they ever be meshed together, or you're either trying to leverage or you're seeking legacy? So Phil just said Sean Porter should have been chasing legacy, and then if he's successful, he could then leverage. But he's trying to leverage before the legacy.
Right.
Maybe Sean Porter is saying he's a two-time champ, right?
Yeah. Maybe he feel like his experience. He's been in there with Keith. He's been in there with Spence. He's been in there with fucking Malignaggi.
Danny.
Yeah.
Brooke.
Danny
Brooks.
Brooke. He ain't no punk.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to Sean Porter, the fighter, I'm on board. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. We got the horses, we got the wagon. Save my seat. I get it. You dig what I'm saying? But when you talk about him as a commodity, him as a guy that you're going to sell and bring the masses in, Sean Porter's never been that guy. He's just, I think he has a warped sense of security because of his dance partners, and that's just my opinion about it.
Yeah. He lost after he loses after he wins. Yeah, like he'll win and then just the momentum's gone. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, he lost.
Yeah, so each time, so he wins a belt, does a defense, then loses right after. So it's not like he's no long reigning champ. I feel it's right, bro. $1 million for you and Terence Crawford. You can do that on a free or ESPN Plus card or whatever. That's a good fight, bro.
Does he have any successful defenses, Sean Porter?
Yeah, I think so.
He does. He does.
Ugas?
Huh?
Yeah, Ugas.
Oh, he did fight Ugas before. Wait. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he won the belt. He won the belt. It was dropped, and him and Danny fought for the belt. He won it, and then he fought Ugas as a mandatory after that.
All right.
Yeah, and when he won the IBF, I think he also had a successful defense after that, and then he lost to Kell Brook right after.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he wins it, defense, and then loses.
Yeah, I mean, because look, he's fighting these mandatory guys after he gets the belt, right, to stay busy, and then he fights in another guy that's
high profile, right?
That a A-level fighter like he is, and he's just he can never get over that hump, man. It just is what it is.
Hey, when Earl go up in weight, I think he should go after Castano. Right? Rematch. They said he got beat up pretty bad. Matter of fact, they said he dropped him twice. I think that's the rumor. He dropped Errol twice in the amateurs. So I don't know. We know Earl is like, he can't be at 47 forever.
Nah, he can't be at 47 forever, but I can tell you this right here. What
'Cause
happened
that
on
too
Saturday
dangerous.
has deviated whatever plans they had. Just go ahead and push them back 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, maybe a year. Because now, guess what? Your boy's not undisputed. So he can't. It would have been a lot more. It would have been a lot easier transition when your best friend, quote unquote, somebody you say you'll never fight, has all the straps and he can just drop or relinquish whatever one he wants or decides to, and you can move up and challenge somebody for those belts. That's not the case anymore. So guess what? Whatever plan y'all had, put that shit in the trash can, man. For real.
Hey, man. That's my question, though, Iron Kong. Should
Wow.
this man, when he goes up in weight, should he get that Castano work? Rematch.
I mean, if he fight Castano, is Jamel Charlo gonna be in the division still? Because now both of them have the goddamn belt, so we really not gonna have no
I'm
undisputed.
just talking about, I'm just talking about period. Like Jamel and Castano got unfinished business, but I'm just saying when he does decide to go up, if Castano is still around,
Oh, okay.
does Jamel go after that fight?
Jamel or Errol?
I mean, Arrow. My bad.
Yeah,
Arrow.
why not? That's a good story. Why not? Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I think Earl you should absolutely go for that work, because Castano right now, his name is hot. I feel as though he got the respect that he's been saying that he deserves. He, in his press conference, he said, I need people to respect me as a fighter. I think he has that respect now. So if Errol Spence moves up and fights him, I think that'd be one hell of a fight.
Yeah, I want to say one thing though. Before this fight, I didn't make no picks because I didn't know nothing about no Brian Castano. So I didn't want to just pick Jamel just because I didn't know dude and just underrate him, right? So I just want to tell the people out there, because I listened to a lot of videos and a lot of people were picking against Castano, saying, "Oh, I don't know this guy." I don't saying, "Oh, this guy is just some guy." And I want to tell people, y'all gotta stop that, man. Just because you don't know somebody, that don't mean the person can't fight. I'm saying, just because you don't know them, that don't mean the person is a nobody. And people gotta stop that. So as you said, Castano was saying, people gotta respect me, man. They gotta respect me, and they respect them after this. So yeah, people gotta stop that, man. Just because you don't know somebody, that don't mean the person is a bum. That's why I didn't make no picks for this fight.
And you know what, bro? You gotta respect that, because somebody mentioned this the other day, but somebody who has a channel, people come to different platforms to get the lowdown on things that they don't want to do research on, picks that they may be or may not want to make. At the end of the day, people are going and gamble off of shit channels are saying on YouTube. Let's be honest about it, right?
Exactly.
So for you to say, hey, look, I didn't know anything about Castano, I didn't want to make a pick for that reason, that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody that just picked Mel because it's Jamel and he had 3 straps and he is the bigger name, to me, that's bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're a real Jamel fan and you rock with him, he's vulnerable as fuck inside of the ring because he has serious lapses in defenses. Like, let's be honest about it, right? So let's be real, man. You know what I'm saying? Come to the YouTube community and speak that real shit, man. And so you gotta respect Kong for that, bro. That's what's up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why Iron Kong, man, is one of the most respected people on this side of the street. So,
but it ain't cool though, as Phil said. I mean, there are people who really come here for actual information and don't just throw the pick like, yeah, man, Jamel gonna run through this guy. Who's this? You end up making up a narrative knowing damn well you don't know who the hell Castano is. So you make up this false narrative like you know what you're talking about. Craft this nice story about how Jamel gonna do this and Jamel gonna, knowing damn well you never seen this dude fight, and you don't respect him because you don't know who he is. You're tricking the people, and that's not cool, man. That's not cool. I don't like that. So,
So y'all stop that shit. Iron Kong, he don't like that shit, man.
Hey, but what y'all think about? I see it's official now that Virgil gonna fight. What's his name? Kavliauskas, man. What y'all feel?
Yeah, that's beneficial, man. I mean, I pick Mean Machine. I'm going for the upset.
Man, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna make my pick just yet, but I do think that's a hell of a match, man. That's a hell of a match. But for me personally, I can't find out for the life of me why he just didn't fight against Crawford. Like, just fight Crawford, man. Like, I get it. It's a good fight, but I mean, give Crawford this opponent right here, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good opponent that Crawford can stay busy with. This is the opponent that
Golden Boy,
wants
though.
Crawford.
Golden Boy, though, they gotta make that call.
I know, but he wants Crawford though. That's what I'm saying. He wants him.
Virgil?
Yeah, Virgil wants Crawford. He's already came out and said, I want Bud Crawford. Let's make it happen. Like, you give him somebody that, you know, and don't get me wrong, man. I like Kavaliauskas. I think Kavaliauskas got some hands, bro. I think he is highly underrated, and I think people are going to recognize how good he is in this fight coming up, right, with Virgil. But at the same time, I think Virgil and Crawford would have been a hell of a fight too.
The only thing I would say is that Ryan wanted the Tank fight too. We'll leave it at that. Golden Boy didn't make it happen.
Yeah, man. Well,
he can want Crawford all he want, but they see something.
So you saying, but then Kavaliauskas seems to be a dangerous enough guy. Like, there are steps you take, and watching the Mo Hooker fight, Mo Hooker was finding Virgil. Just that Mo ain't really a 147 guy. Mo is the type of guy who is a tweener. Like, he not really 147, but he too big for 140 maybe. You know what I'm saying? So
Hooker don't punch harder than Mean Machine. I know that for a fact.
Right. And Mo was finding Virgil a good bit in that fight, you know. And from what I know, from what I've seen with Kavaliauskas, he has good technique and he hits hard. Virgil is a raw guy, come forward and all of that, really aggressive type cat. So it's just gonna be interesting to see if this is a step too far or the wrong step to make because of the style, right? But if Virgil comes through this, the next fight has to be for a championship. It has to be for a championship if he comes through this.
Yeah, I think that may be what they be. I think that may be the case. What they setting up, possibly a Crawford fight, because Crawford is not
eliminator. Because Kavaliauskas is ranked in the WBO as well.
Yes. So, I think that may be the case. You know, they setting up a title fight. Who knows?
Yeah, man. But damn, hey, good luck to him, man. I'm telling you, I'm picking Mean Machine.
Does anybody know the situation with Joshua and Usyk? Like, what's up with that?
Last I heard, they were saying they're waiting on positive confirmation about like full stadiums or whatever over there.
Yo, I'll tell you what, man. I'm getting more nervous about that shit as the days go by. Like, what they doing, man? It's just weird to me that they haven't done that, and now this wild and furious shit pushed back.
Man, don't even feel. Nah, bro.
Like, I'm just saying, like, all this shit just like, it's just like, what's going on, man? Like,
boxing continues to let me down, and just like you, Phil, I'm very distrustful of boxing right now. Anything can happen, and it always finds a way to let me down. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just hoping that the shit gets actually announced immediately. I mean, from what they've said publicly, which is Usyk's people and Eddie Hearn, they've already signed off on the fight. So I've heard Krasik talk separately to Eddie Hearn. He said, we've pretty much signed off on everything. We're just waiting on a couple of small things now, and that's it. Eddie Hearn said the same thing. But until something is announced, I don't trust boxing, man. Boxing will let me down. So we'll see.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I heard he say Hearn doesn't want AJ to fight Usyk. He's been stalling the fight for 2 years. Tony reviews. Yeah, hey, look, on some real stuff, I don't know if he's been stalling the fight, but I will say this. Alexander Usyk has waited his time. He has been patient with Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, and Anthony Joshua. He even was going to allow this undisputed fight to happen between Fury and AJ before that fell apart. So, look, man, I just want to give a shout-out to Usyk because he's been screaming AJ's name for quite some time, and he's been being patient. And I think right now I think they should play ball with the guy, man. You understand what I'm saying? I think this transition should have been a lot easier, in my opinion, considering how patient Usyk has been. But if the fight happens, and I'm looking forward to it, man.
No, without a doubt, man. That fight should have been happened. Hopefully there's no further delay. I don't like that shit. I'm a real strong advocate of these mandatories. Getting applied out here, like these contenders stepping up, and that's what he's doing, man. This man went from undisputed at cruiserweight, and now he want to step right up to the unified champ, in AJ. So, I don't see that in AJ. Like AJ will try to duck it, but I don't know where Eddie Hearn is at, and if he's trying to do whatever, because I see how he's changing up with this Canelo shit. So I don't know. I really don't know. I just hope that they don't further try to pull no politics and him end up getting stripped of some dumb shit. I mean, let me see. Hope to see some more videos when you get operator's license. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Sporting. Tony Review says, I'm not going to be surprised if Usyk stops AJ in the 11th or 12th. What?
Oh,
come on. Tony always jump off the fucking tree. Like, some people go out on a limb. He just jump all the way off the shit. Like,
hey, I'm going to tell you this right here, man. Tony Reviews, my brother. I respect you. You OG to me, man. You always dropping good content, but I got to disagree with you on this one. I think AJ is too strong for Usyk, man. I think AJ is too strong for Usyk, and a lot of people don't realize this, but if you attack Usyk to the body, all that moving around and that shucking and jiving shit that he do in the ring, he gonna break down at that body. You can move them feet, but that body is a real big target, and I think Anthony Joshua is gonna attack that thing just like Tony Bellew did. So that's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We'll see, though. It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Okay. Tony is just all right. That must mean it's time to end this shit. He said my predictions come true 99.99% of the time.
Hey, Tony, hey, you must be the richest motherfucker on YouTube.
Hey, you know that movie?
You gotta be filthy rich, man. Hey, if you 99.9, you better than the birth control, man. Hey,
help a brother out there. Shit.
Remember that movie Back to the Future where Biff had the goddamn sports almanac, and that's how he got rich by
man.
Tony got the sports almanac. Hey, Tony, just told me something.
Back from the future, Tony, looking ass.
Hey, man. Hey, if you right, bro, I promise you, man. Hey, I give you your flowers, my brother. But 99% of the time, man, that's man. It don't get much better than that.
Tony was the one holding the iPhone at that Mike Tyson fight back in the day. Like, what the fuck? They had iPhones back then? Like, well, Tony did. What's up, 1-2?
I am very feel for fight. I am very feel. I feel that this fight is going to happen soon. Yes.
Hey,
brothers, I got a bounce, man. Y'all have a nice evening, all right?
All right, Shout
out to you, my brother. Why that shit look like a snake tongue about to flicker out that motherfucker? Hey, man, that's spooky, bro.
That is spooky.
I don't know about that, man.
That boy, hey, you brought that iPhone joint up, man, at that Tyson fight. Yo, that shit is facts, though. Like, people sleeping on that shit.
I was
like,
probably Tony. That was Tony Reviews there, man. Like, damn, that was Tony with an iPhone.
Yo, Tony Reviews and TK Kirkland, dog. Like, they there for everything, and everything they say come true, bro.
That shit crazy, bro. I'm gonna start paying attention more to what Tony say with that 99.99%. That's some different stuff.
Hey, Tony. Hey, who you got in the Pac-Man and EJ fight? That's what I want to know, bro.
Pac-Man.
Go ahead and drop them jewels on us, man. Go ahead and drop them precious metals on us, man.
You gotta be careful with that type of combo, man. You know it's EJ City, all that. So
99.99.
This is what that man said. 1-2.
That's it kind of smells like horse shit.
Oh, the horse shit meter. Yeah, that shit flicker. It got to be flickering right about now.
I'm pretty sure though. He gets quite a few right though, probably more than not.
I don't know about that.
I've seen him. I've seen him get some good predictions.
You got to damn near get everyone right for that shit, bro.
Well, no, hold up, man. 99.9 ain't damn near. Like,
You gotta be
That is
perfect,
every
dog.
one, Black. That's every fight ever.
Yeah,
in
man. That
history.
means he had to have probably like 1,000 predictions and only got one wrong.
I'm a little concerned, bro, about that statement, but you know, hey.
99.99. You know.
Yo, goddamn, dog. I mean,
Toby said I smell BS 99.99% of the time, and I just smelled it again. Right, that's what we smell, man.
Yo, I'm like 99% sure that what he just said was a lie. That's the real shit about it. That's the real percentage right there.
That's what the homie was trying to say. Like he can smell it too, 99.99% of the time. Tony
that's
always come through and just change the shit up.
Yeah, that's the real percentage right there. You feel me?
People be come through throwing fastballs, curveballs. He come and throw the change up. Fuck the whole live.
Yeah. I'm 50-50 on that fight too, that Manny and that EJ fight, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
He already said you got to see Manny as he gets closer with his calf muscles.
It's hard for me to bet against Pacquiao, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not betting against Pacquiao. I'm not.
Yeah, it's hard for me to bet against Pacquiao. I bet against
me.
Pacquiao one time within the last like 5 years, and that was a Jeff Horn fight, and I really just did it because of the odds. I really thought Pacquiao was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't do it because I thought Pacquiao was gonna lose. I just did it because fuck it, the odds is crazy. Let me just drop a couple dollars on it. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, just straight picking against him with like instincts and shit, like it's hard for me to do that, man. It really is.
Yeah, Tony, but to get that high for percentage, bro, you had to have like about a gazillion predictions, like to get that percentage, bro, and just get a few wrong. He said there's some wrong. Yeah, there's something wrong with that percentage you put up there. That's all it is. Did they ever enter Vada?
Don't know.
Yo, not that I know of, bro. On some real stuff. Now, I ain't heard nothing about it. You know
hey, right there, like, please, Vada, don't.
Hey, you know what's really? Hey, I waited till late to say this shit, but you know what's really gonna let the cat out the bag on this shit? You know who else didn't get tested? Think about it. At least not through Vada. This shit, bro. I'm gonna show you right now.
Yo, look at Charlo face.
Like, why you gotta go there? But yeah, man.
He like, man, fuck this jaw.
Al's looking like, bro, let me look at this list real quick.
I'm gonna tell you what was funny. The conversation when that boy Derrick James told Charlo, hey, you gotta knock him out, man. He was looking like confused, like, huh? That like, what the fuck you talking about? I gotta knock him out. Man, you gotta, Derrick just kept saying this, you gotta knock him out.
Yeah.
What you mean? Hold on now. Like that boy didn't know what was going on. Look, Derrick James really should have told him, look, you've been getting your ass blasted all fight. You might be losing. You got to stop him. Like,
yeah, but then Derrick James switched it up at the post-fight press conference. Like, man, I was like, he said that the dude didn't. He clearly won the fight. He was like, it wasn't even that close.
I can hear him saying some shit like
capping, you know what I mean? Their loyalty is strong.
Pac and Canelo don't hang out, so I doubt they'll be eating steaks together, Tony. But I don't think there's any Vada. If it is, it's gonna be 3 weeks because we are already in the 4-week bracket already.
Yeah, so 6 weeks out, and I guess it don't count.
Let me look at this shit, bro. Let me double check, man. Since y'all keep, but yeah, that's part of Tony predict. Hey, that was part of my prediction, man, against Keith. I don't play with it, bro. When I found out there was no Vada test, I said, you know what, man, Manny gonna win this shit.
Manny got them good shakes.
Y'all niggas think it's a game, bro.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna shine on my man Pac like that, man. Pac clean fighter, man.
Yeah, he about to clean. He gonna clean go upside Earl head. If that man be, hey man, be good on your guard. That's all I gotta say to Earl.
Yeah, man. Pac a clean fighter, man. I got love for Pac, man.
Everybody do, man. Everybody fucking love Pacquiao. I just feel like, you know, it's a dangerous fight for Earl because they trying to screw him over with this WBA shit, bro. That's extra fuel, man.
Yo,
you don't
why
do that.
Tony was in here and then boom, here comes Hat.
God. Yeah, man. What's up, Hat? What's going on, fam?
Yo, High Flow, what's the deal, bro?
He an OG too.
Yeah,
Bronze.
absolutely.
Bron say Novada equals Pac win. Otherwise, Spence. Damn. What if it's 3 weeks of Vada Bronze? Let us know. We got 3 weeks. We hitting the 3-week bracket. I've been watching this shit. I mean, I'm like, God damn. You sure? This is Manny Pacquiao. Tony isn't 5'2" and 120. Tony is 234, 5'11. Oh, you lost weight, yeah, because you were sick. Yep. You decide, Red. Tony always trying to catch a fade with somebody for no reason. Shout out to him though.
I think he was just answering the question. Red hit him up and was like, "You or Troy?"
Yeah, I know. I figure he gonna let everybody know though. His weight. I just got off the scale. Get at me now.
Black's instigating is rubbing off on Red.
Let's get it, man. Why not? And nothing else. 3 weeks equals Novada. Time to oh shit. Time to cycle off. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
think, man.
exactly
I think,
what
yeah,
it is.
they ain't done it not by now. They ain't about to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell nah.
Like,
Damn. Good luck. That's all I gotta say, man. Closing thoughts.
hey, but look,
Yeah.
let's keep it all the way 100. Like this is the thing right here, right? So they got rumors about Pacquiao, right? Look, they that's all they are is rumors. Pacquiao's a clean fighter, right?
Yeah.
So, but they also got rumors about Errol Spence Jr. So, and he's a clean fighter. So,
Right.
Man,
you know,
man,
they all
I'm gonna keep
rumors.
it.
So,
I'm gonna keep it 100.
so
I'm pretty
both these
sure-
boys might just be like, you know, shit. Hey, it's whatever. Like whoever,
Listen,
you know
man,
what I'm
I
saying.
think-
Whoever got the best shit on the market, you know what I'm saying.
I think
Sport always
Manny
hate
wear them long shorts for a reason, man. I bet you his thighs look like he got the mumps, man. That dude, that dude got. I think that. I mean, come on, man. Just I don't know.
I called like one little workout session for Manny. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's about to be a problem.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Hey, nah, for real
About to
though,
be a
all
problem,
bullshit
man.
aside, man. Manny's clean, man. Manny's clean. He's been clean, and
Hey, I'm not here to dispute that. I'll tell you, man.
I don't know.
Vada is not updated shit, and Arrow is 3 weeks away, sir. Figure it out.
Yeah, Earl be making weight
I gotta
way too
say.
easy. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm get in shape.
He looked like he in dog shape
like
though.
210, and the fight be like two
Oh,
and a half
shit.
weeks away, and he be like, nah, we're gonna make weight. It's good.
Hey, the fix. You know, we started talking about the big fish. So you know who jumped on.
Here comes Jamal. Yeah, the big fish.
Just gonna laugh.
The
Like,
big
that
fish
nigga
talk.
do.
He was like, "You right."
Fucking evil ass Errol Spence man fan laugh.
Hey, Jamal, how's he
man, the
how's he
big
gonna
fish.
beat Manny?
Hey man, he gonna beat them better than this goddamn what this damn shit was we just seen Saturday. This draw. I guarantee there ain't gonna be no draw. I bet you that shit. Spence,
man.
Yeah, they ain't drawing no blood.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Shit, I don't give a damn.
He ain't never cared though about that one.
Man,
He ain't never
man,
cared.
I don't give a damn about that shit, man. Hey, why y'all can't? So you can't buy Spence ain't got tested or man? Which one?
Both, man. We equal opportunity, bro. Both of them not on the list, so it's both of them.
So they ain't took. So now one of them ain't took no test, or it just ain't updated yet.
It's whoever got the best.
Well,
shape,
I pay
y'all.
attention to Vada, so maybe they doing a lower budget thrift store ass testing agency. I don't know.
Might be
Maybe,
doing that. USADA.
yeah,
Well,
right.
the fight coming up soon, so hey, it is what it is. We ain't studying
Yeah.
this shit now.
So, hey,
Toby said Manny getting faster the older he gets. Where they do that at?
Man, that man
Yeah,
could be
Jamal.
43 years old. Man, come on, man. If they think Pacquiao finna be this super fighter, what he used to be, that ain't gonna happen, man. He gonna
Man,
get
talk
destroyed.
about. Let them know
He gonna
about your
get
boy,
dismantled.
man.
He gonna get dismantled. I'm telling you.
You got to start using big words to describe how you go with. He gonna get dismantled.
Yeah,
Don't
he
even
gonna
sound
get-
right.
he
You
gonna-
from Georgia, nigga. You can't even. Whatever.
Man, he
Go ahead.
gonna get murdered, man. I'm telling you that. He gonna get killed, man.
Well, they 7 out this hole.
Yeah,
can't
man.
wait to see
I
that
don't
fight.
know, man. I just can't bet against Pac, man, bro. Like But
Hey.
the closer the fight get though, I will make my pick though, without a doubt.
Oh, you ain't made
made
it yet? Okay.
Crazy, man.
Nah, I ain't made a pick yet, not yet.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Bet your house on it.
Earl looks shredded already, but I ain't changing my pick, bro, because I seen
Oh, who
Manny
you got?
calf muscles. You seen Manny calf muscles, bro?
Blake, you got Manny?
Yeah, bro. I ain't playing. I ain't playing with this shit.
Man, come on.
Y'all niggas can do that, man.
Well,
Meat
we gotta
shield shit all you
understand though.
want.
Hazel gonna pick
Shit.
against Spence
Stay
anyway,
on
so,
the meat shield shit after the fight. Just remember that.
man.
Stay with it, man. It's
Guess
gonna
what?
be
Watch the whole narrative change after he beat him. Well, he's supposed to be gonna be all kind of excuses in.
no. I'm gonna give him his props. You already know. I'm about to give him his motherfucking props because I think Manny the real deal. He probably not gonna even slow down until he get 46.
So what you saying, Jamal? You think when it goes down, and if Earl pulls it off, people gonna be like, why he beat up on that old man like that?
Yeah, it's gonna be tons of excuses, man. It's gonna be all kind of excuses.
Why he
You
beat
gonna
up
be-
on that senator?
Right. This man out here leading the country. Mismatch. Floyd made Manny get in there. Floyd fed Manny Al fed Manny to Errol Spence. You know.
Yeah, that'd be horseshit.
But guess what, man? He'll try to fight somebody he feel like he can beat. So apparently he feel like he can beat Spence because he didn't feel that way. He wouldn't have fought.
Dollar Tree test kits. Yeah. They got that motherfucking Dollar General ass shit, bro.
Hey, that's like them COVID tests you can take at home from Dollar Tree. Like, come on, man, what you doing? Like,
the testers coming there with the Dollar Tree bag. Like, nigga, what?
Man, bring your ass to CVS, man.
You pull out the receipt and shit from Dollar General.
Test. They both taking a pregnancy test because they both came back negative. Both the tests come back negative.
I never had
Neither one of us are pregnant.
Either, man. That was my first time ever seeing, but Buddy can fight like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Castano, you know, that boy handling his business.
Yeah, they went in there and they mixed it up.
You feel Castano won, Jamal?
Nah, I actually thought it could have went either way though. I would have been mad if it would. Castano won, like yeah, it could have went either way. So, but I'm fine with a draw though. They just got to run that shit back, man. Ain't no other way around that.
I feel you.
Ain't no other way.
You gotta run it back.
Them boys fight. Them boys, that shit was even. But Castano, he really was making it just look good. He was throwing. It was looking good, but he wasn't really landing.
I gotta give it
like that.
Hey, but I gotta give it to his fan base too. They was cheering and shit. Every time he threw a flurry, they was electric in there. I was like, damn, that's working in his favor in these rounds.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, boys is sleeping on this boy. Fans, dog, like Castano really.
They was helping a lot of them rounds.
Man, Castano fans was in that bitch lit, man. Straight up. All the man, I don't know if y'all watch. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody watched the weigh-in, but did you see that shit at the weigh-in? That shit was crazy, man. For real.
Yeah. Jamel was a little router in the way. I was like, damn. If you mention Earl Spence 3 times and Jamal shows, you mention Earl 3 times, Jamal just pop up.
Nah, I actually just scrolling.
If Tony makes more than 3 comments, Hap shows up. Segues in.
That's real talk.
And that shit
Spence is really from New York.
They ain't that, man. They need to put that back on. They need to put that shit on. What's the name? The next fight. Fuck that. I pay for that shit though. You know what though? I want to pay for that shit. I got 5 stick. I'm screening every damn thing. I ain't paying for none of that.
Hey, you know what? I was been sitting here thinking because I don't really give a fuck about this fight, but the more I've been thinking about it with this delay, I've been feeling like it's favoring Wilder more than Fury. The longer that this shit keep delaying, man. I feel like this motherfucker we know Fury can get unfocused. And get distracted and shit. And that was one of his main things is just staying focused and disciplined. But the little bit, even if it's just a little bit of adjustments that Wilder then made, I just felt like all of this extra delay and whatever shit and this whatever rumors that's been leaked out here that he been kind of getting worked and sparring, I just feel like he might get knocked the fuck out in the next fight.
Now
let me say this though, man. I know a lot of people been posting pictures of Fury being overweight, being real big, and all this other kind of shit. But let's not act like he didn't go into that last Wilder fight almost 300 fucking pounds, man.
So y'all don't think it's gonna matter either way, no matter what he doing, like just
No, I mean, look, I think look, at the end of the day,
bro,
Wilder
say,
always is gonna have that puncher's chance because I mean his power is magnificent, right?
Real
And he
deal.
can make some slight adjustments to give himself a better advantage during the fight, but realistically, Fury is just better than him at every aspect of boxing, right? But
yeah.
will those slight adjustments play in his favor? Possibly, man. You know, that's why they got to get in the ring and do this shit, man. I mean, I
Like-
definitely wouldn't count Wilder out.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't do no topics on it or nothing. But the more I think about it, I'm like, man, they might
No,
have
you're
fucked
right,
up.
man. All it's doing is giving Wilder chances to get
He
better
giving him-
and
he
better
give
and
more
better.
Yeah,
time.
what sucks
It's just-
about that though is like, come on, man. We seeing these Wilder training videos, man. This dude benching air balloon weights, man, with 2 spotters. It's like, man, you should be squatting. It was your legs that you had problems with. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, man. Like, I hope they both knock each other the hell out. You know what I mean? Because I hope they ice each other, man. Real talk. Like,
I just feel like as long as Wilder don't be fucking during this fight, just you good, bro. He'll have stronger legs. That's what I thought. That's what I felt would happen. But
oh man, I don't know, man. I think they
That's my
they
theory.
both stalling, man. They
With
both
the gloves.
stalling.
it wasn't
I'm
the
not
gloves. He
feeling
was out here making love. That's what I feel. Hap in the motherfucking building. Let me put him in. What up, bro?
Going on?
Cali.
Talking about that Wilder leg issue.
What Wilder leg issue?
I thought I heard you guys talking about Wilder needing to squat or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bomb
Nah.
squats. Why ain't he doing them bomb squats?
This man said bomb squat. Damn.
That's what he needed to do, though,
I
man.
know
It was his legs.
Someone
That
who
was his
could-
issue.
I know a coach. I know a squatting coach. You could teach him. I know someone on here right now.
Oh,
Tony.
low-key.
Damn. Here we go.
Tony can help him with his legs. No, seriously.
Oh, for real?
Tony would be good.
Okay,
They
so
should
you
bring
being
him in,
serious? Yeah,
for
Tony
sure.
can help him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Tony could help
Yeah,
him.
you need to
There you
work
go,
on that
Tony.
base, man.
And he
He
a
could
Wilder
barely
fan
stand
too,
up.
right?
Well,
Somebody.
he is sometimes. Other times he's not. But anyway, yeah. What's up, fellas?
It's been a lot. We ran through a lot of topics, bro. A lot. We got, of course, Manny Spence coming up. Recapping Jamel and Castano. A lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
Dave
a trip,
Benavidez.
bro.
Hey, the Flame of Shame was the WBC ordering David Benavidez versus Jose Uzcategui for the WBC title eliminator. What you think about that?
Garbage.
And he won what?
To
Two of
quote,
his he lost
Angel,
two of his last
it's a
4 fights.
Dumpster truck juice.
Yeah, man. That WBC, man. And who was it before that? Who was the guy for the
Avni.
WBC? Yeah, Yojim. There you go.
First Avni, now Uzcategui. Did absolutely nothing, but you in there fucking. Just say, for instance, he win. You in there fighting Canelo.
Yeah, man.
And he did nothing to get there.
Yeah, man. The WBC, they gonna do what they gonna do, man. It's just unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? But oh well, if Benavidez wind up in there, I mean, the right person got in there anyway, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Wilder thinks twerking is a valid alternative to squats. Oh man, y'all acting up. Dylan White is Tony's guy. Man, somebody tried to debate him and say, I forgot who he was debating. They was like, bro, it was like on everything, bro. You used to be a Deontay Wilder fan.
I don't know why you still ain't a Wilder fan. What you not a Wilder fan for? Wilder
Who?
been knocking motherfuckers down for the longest because he lost one fight. Now everybody, I ain't no Wilder fan no more. Man, get the hell on with that stupid shit.
That nigga Jamal be hot off that.
Well,
Just do what Jamal do. All Jamal do is take 2-month vacation and come back talking shit. Man down. Scrap season.
Jamal.
Bomb squad.
Jamal, do you like anyone who's not with the PBC?
You said what now?
Do you like anyone who's not with the PBC?
Shit.
What
I like.
about listen?
I actually like I like Canelo.
Canelo. Hey, why Canelo won't sign? Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I like Canelo. You know, I don't give a damn about that. That's the thing about me. I don't care nothing about it. It's just like for any sport. For me, I'm really not a sports fan like that. I just like the person more. Like in football, I was always a random off fan. I ain't care nothing about New England. Like I don't care shit about the Lakers. I'm a LeBron fan. I don't care nothing about that shit, motherfucker. I don't
This
care nothing
man
about
is
PBC. I'm a Spence fan.
I don't know.
That's
Is
just
he
how I
breaking
always.
up to anyone except me?
You said what?
This is
Like,
you
as soon as
breaking
I
up.
asked him about the PBC, as soon as I asked him about the PBC, his shit starts breaking up.
Oh, you couldn't hear
Yeah,
what I was saying? No, I
I
told you I
heard you,
like
Jamal. I
Canelo.
heard you.
Right.
Yeah. This man said you basically let everybody know you just a man fan. You don't really care. You just
That's what y'all call it. Y'all call it. I don't be knowing these terms and shit y'all be using. Man fan. What is a man fan? Cause I don't know.
you a fan of the
You,
man. Man
Ain't you
fan.
a fan? Hey, hold on.
in
Ain't
the
you a fan of a
dictionary,
man?
in the
Ain't you a
dictionary,
fan
there's a
of
picture
Bud?
of you next
Hold on.
to
Ain't you a
man
fan
fan.
of Bud, right?
I am
Am
a
I?
fan of boxing, but I am a
No.
fan of Bud Crawford as well.
Okay.
But I
So
don't
you're a
side
man
with
fan.
the man
I
over the
wouldn't say I'm a
sport.
fan of his. I would say I think he's a good boxer.
So, but you're a fan though, right? If you're a fan of a
I
man,
mean,
you're a man
not
fan.
really.
You want to say it like that?
I'm not a fan of him because I don't know him like that.
Man, stop it. Just say you're a damn fan, bro. If you're a fan, my nigga.
No,
It don't matter to
you're a
me.
Right.
fan.
But listen,
Yeah,
I'm a
we use
boxing
man
fan.
fan
I
as
think he's a
to
good boxer.
Right.
hey,
You're a man
but
fan. You're a
Jamal,
fan of Bud. You're a man fan.
but we use
I'm
man
telling you,
fan
I'm
to
not a
explain
fan
the
of Bud.
fanatics like
I'm
you,
just
man. You know, you a
a
fanatic,
fan
like a
of just
fanboy. So
boxing.
we
Yeah.
actual started that, the man
And
fan
what's a
shit,
fan?
man.
And what's a
Meet you.
fanboy? I don't know nothing about that mess, man.
Yeah, man, it's the
But with
fanatics,
you, it's
man,
not just a
about
Y'all be
man.
making up all kind of
With
words
you,
and
it's
shit
not,
in this sports shit.
bro. With you, it's not a man. It's the any PBC. Like you support the PBC fighters. It's
Right,
cool.
right, yeah. Cause
We all know
you know
that.
why? Cause PBC got the best fighters over there. In all
Okay,
boxing.
according to you.
So
According to
yeah,
you.
yeah, no, that's them facts.
According to
Them
you.
facts. Them facts. So you mean to tell me you don't so you don't like PBC fighters, right? That's what you're saying.
what division you talking about,
I
Jamal?
bet you had Jamel winning like 10-2, right?
Nah, dude, I already don't see that shit was a draw. It ain't matter if it went either way.
Who won though? In your mind, who won on your scorecard?
Shit, to be honest, I had Charlo winning.
Of course,
I had
we all
Charlo
knew
winning.
that. We knew that before you said
Right,
it.
right. Okay, so now what?
Just saying.
And Trash
Oh,
said it
okay,
mean
okay.
extreme Earl Spence lover.
Fan.
So you ain't know. So basically, you keep talking about the PBC.
Both of them
You
are
ain't
PBC though, so either way.
right.
Yeah, both
So
of them
you
PBC
keep
guys.
right. So you keep talking about PBC, all this PBC shit. So you ain't no fan of a fighter from PBC. That's what you saying? In either
No,
weight
I'm
division.
I'm actually a huge Wilder supporter. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I'm a supporter. I like
And who else?
Wilder. I think Spence is an okay fighter. Not really a big fan of him as a person, but I think he's a
Right,
good
that's what you look
fighter.
at.
You a fan of Bud?
I like Bud as a boxer. I think he's a good boxer, excellent boxer. I also like Canelo. I mean, I don't discriminate based on who is signed with what company, because I think if you look at the top 10, actually very few of them are PBC fighters.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the thing, man. I don't care if they ain't on PBC. If I'm a fan of them, I'm a fan of them regardless. I don't give a fuck if they sign the post office box. I don't give a damn. If I'm a fan of them, I'm a fan of them, bro. So that
Well,
PBC
it just
shit
seems
don't
like
mean nothing to me.
coincidentally, it seems coincidental that you like every PBC fighter, though. Pretty much.
Guess
All the
what?
big name ones.
Half of y'all pretty much, coach. Guess what? All people, the boys
Breaking
fight.
up.
Who
Repeat
you
that,
got-
Jamal.
Who do you have with Jamal versus Andrade? Who do you like in that mix?
Red said you asked what a man fan is, and he asked if you own a mirror. So, D, what's up, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, it's chilling.
I see Charlo got the channel jumping today.
Yeah, man. I guess this dude. I just hope that he keep the same energy and they run it back. People been having mixed feelings about if he want to get back in there with Castano. What you think?
I was feeling the same way. He was different after this fight than he was when he lost to Harrison. He was mad as fuck when he lost to Harrison. He's like, nah, fuck that. I got to get that back in blood. I need that right now.
Yeah.
This go round and call hell. Yeah. He gonna be trouble for you guys, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm skeptical that the fight even happened next. To be honest with you.
Now, do you think that it was a situation where win, lose, or draw, there was already in plans on what they were going to do going from here, or what? Like, because when it comes to like them, they're belt holders still. So I know you still gotta, take care of your obligations with mandatories and things like that. So I don't know their situation, but if he was double talking, he was double talking. So hey, I'm not gonna hear to defend him because I didn't watch that press conference, but I do know that when you have a strap or especially 3 belts like Jamel, sometimes you're gonna have to just fucking fight a mandatory just to keep your shit if you're trying to get undisputed.
I can believe that, but I believe that PBC is a powerful enough entity in boxing that if they wanted to have this rematch next, that it would go down. I don't believe that there was nothing in the way to stop them from having this rematch next if that's what they choose to do.
Yeah. No shit. We've seen this Wilder Fury shit. Bettis Eddie Hearn. Red Glove, my bro, what's going on, man?
Hey, what up? First thing I want to say is Jamal, your real king has returned.
Oh shit.
The king, man. The king.
Hey, but let me say
back.
this real quick. Let me say something real quick. Jamal said something very interesting. He was like, why he's not a Wilder fan anymore? Just because he had one loss? You talk so much shit about Bud Crawford, who has 0 losses, who is also an American. So why are you not a fan of him? Just by that logic, your logic is, oh, he only got 1 loss. Why you not a fan of him anymore? We got an American who was undisputed at 140 pounds, or how you might say, undisputed, and now he's trying to become undisputed at 147 pounds. But you don't like him, and he has 0 losses.
Damn, why you don't like winners, Maul? Just because you got blocked some years ago?
Okay, so why you don't answer your own question then?
Why won't I answer my own question?
So why you don't answer your own question? So you tell me, so answer the question. So you say you went Wilder fan.
Because of everything I just brought up, Jamal, that's why. I'll answer your question. I'll answer your. See,
so
I don't typically like when people.
Question, right? So that's how we gonna do.
I didn't answer your question with a question. You actually answered my question with a question. You said, okay, I asked you a question. You literally answered my question with a question. And then I answered you by saying, everything I just brought up is the reason why I'm not answering my own question. Because the shit that you said. Why am I going to answer it with the shit that you said? So now we can go back to my question.
You're a Wilder fan or not?
It's not. Let me tell you something, Jamal. I was a Wilder fan at one point, and I'm not any longer. And guess what?
Why not?
That was, hold on, let me finish. I stopped being a Wilder fan long before he lost. But here's the thing, you set a precedent, okay? And what I mean by that is, if he has only one loss, why wouldn't you be a fan of him? Okay? Now, Wilder's an American. Guess what? So is Bud Crawford. Okay? So by your logic, your precedent that you set, I'm asking you, then why are you not a Bud fan? He's undefeated. He has one less loss than Wilder. So you're going to bat for Wilder, saying why you're not a fan of his if he
and one less draw.
And one less draw. So I'm asking you, by your own logic, why don't you like Bud then?
First of all, it's different. It's different. How about that? I got my reasons. I got my reasons. I got my reasons why I don't like Bud. I just don't like dude.
Okay,
I can tell you got history.
Yeah,
So
he got. Let me let you. Is fucking got blocked on social media and you ain't got over it.
Okay, what if I told you was proper? Let me ask Jamal one more question. Jamal, what if I on social media said that you posted a picture of you wearing a nice suit? You know, you just spent $500, maybe a G on the suit, and I said, so and so is gonna bury you in that suit. What would you do at that point? Well, how would you feel at that point?
But guess what though?
He buried you in his chat, nigga.
If I'm a boxer, guess what I'm saying? You tell your fighter, I would have blocked you. Cause I know how social media is. Bud just a sucker. He ain't about their life, man. That nigga just be talking. Y'all still co-signing.
He still got 0 losses and 0 draws.
Y'all still co-signing for this dude, man. This dude ain't.
And you say you're all about Undisputed, which he did once before, and Wilder has not.
Hey man, he wanted.
We Undisputed shit.
Don't nobody want to see somebody posting somebody's suit saying they're gonna get buried in it in their comment section, bro. You tripping? Get blocked. Your left arrow is different.
Dude ain't about shit, man. Dude ain't about shit.
How do you wish death on somebody?
One last thing, Jamal. Do you own a mirror?
Nobody. What you talking about?
Jamal, you own a mirror?
You said what now?
Do you own a mirror?
Yeah, I own a. Do you? Yeah, I own a mirror.
Okay, so you own a mirror, right?
So what you saying?
Real quick,
you bit no more.
You asked the question earlier. What is a fanboy? You want the answer? Just get that.
Know what it is. Okay. Okay. I'm a fanboy. Now what?
If you was a UK fan, I would have called it a looking glass.
Now I'm a fanboy. Now what?
This is why.
Now you gotta hit him with more body shots because he's a proud man.
Yeah.
So because
that's the thing about me, dog. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I don't give a damn.
Why you sound so mad?
Man.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm just saying, ain't you a man fan? Ain't you a man fan?
No, I'm not. I'm not a man fan.
Hold on.
I'm not a man fan.
How you not a man fan? Is you a fan of Bud? Is you not even just Bud? Is you a fan of Canelo in the fight?
First off, I said a fanboy. Okay, so you switching it now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's going to talk about fanboy, fan?
I do like. It's not the same. There is a very big difference. Okay,
I know where Mo was gonna go. He was gonna say, "Well, ain't you a man and you a fan? So how ain't you?
Right.
You ain't no man?
Right?
Like, come on, man.
Y'all keep trying to be technical. That's just what it is.
I can dig it. I'm gonna tell you though where Wilder lost me at was with the way he handled his loss. Wasn't his loss that threw me? It was all of the shit that. Yeah, it was all this shit that came afterwards. And if you were cheated and you could prove that, I would have been right there like, damn, that's crazy as fuck. But he provided no proof. He slandered another person's name. And then you run this bit that you talking about this pro-black shit. But the guy who was responsible for watching the glove that had this supposed egg weight or the padding was gone or the fist was in the wrist was a white man that you still got on your team currently. So, I mean, how pro-black are you? You scream this pro-black shit, but only person you blessed with the fight was fucking a white guy. You had AJ, you got
twice.
Yeah, like 2 times when AJ was right there. He didn't even admit it that I took Fury over AJ.
3 times.
Man,
3 times.
So we done got there. So
Man, so say that
okay,
shit.
I hear
he love Fury, man.
I hear
Y'all
you.
niggas know
I hear
AJ
you.
puss ass
But
ain't trying to.
okay,
trying to
but
fight
Deontay Wilder said
What does AJ
himself.
have to do with any of what he just brought up?
Deontay Wilder said himself that I turned down the AJ fight to keep my word to the white guy. That's what he said.
Okay,
So
so why
whether
you hate
you believe,
Spence then? Okay, let's
I
go
don't
to
hate
you.
Spence. I don't hate
Why y'all
Spence.
hate
I like
Okay,
Spence.
so what's the
I
problem?
don't hate Spence.
Who said that, man?
I think
Damn,
I think
This
Spence is
is
gonna.
first of
I
all, this
think
is a hate. This is
right.
Spence hate channel right here.
No, it's
We know
not.
y'all.
I think
We know
Spence is
Tank don't
gonna.
like Spence. I don't
I think
like
Spence is going to beat. I think Spence is going to beat Pacquiao, and I think he beats everybody at 147 except Crawford. When he fight, if
everybody gets
if-
sensitive when you talk about Spence, man.
yeah, if Spence ain't fighting Crawford, I'm on Spence's side. I think Spence will beat Jermell Charlo.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah, I think Spence is a better fighter than Jermell Charlo because Spence can stick to his game plan. Spence don't waver. Spence go in there and Spence gonna do what he need to get done to get that fight up out of there. You got to separate him from consciousness to stop him from doing what he about to do in that ring. So I fuck with Spence. I just don't believe Spence can beat Crawford. As far as Wilder go, I don't hate Wilder. I just like the character that he displayed, and I don't believe he got the boxing ability to beat Tyson Fury. But I don't jump off and say that I believe Dillian White can beat Wilder. I don't believe Dillian White can beat Wilder. I don't believe Chisora could beat Wilder. I don't believe Andy Ruiz could beat Wilder. That don't, just because I believe in one instance doesn't make it true for the other. I try
So
to
you
keep it
actually
even
think Fury can beat him right now?
Yeah, I think he's gonna beat the shit out of Wilder again.
Well, that is what it is.
Now, let me ask y'all something.
I don't.
Have you ever been scared of somebody who you done whooped their ass already?
Scared of a nigga ass that you whooped? Hell no.
That you whooped already?
Hell no.
Right? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And they poking at. I don't know why they ain't fought. Why did Wilder so willingly agree to postpone the fight?
Man, stop it, man.
Right, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Man.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because it took 2 to tango.
Hey,
You see,
so
they tried to
what?
jump out the. Oh, go
So
ahead, Matt.
let me ask you this, D. Like,
How
it's crazy.
Wilder
Real quick, hold on, Jamal. Like, he had the arbitration shit. It was supposed to be the fight's supposed to happen by what? August, September? What was it?
September. See, but the verbiage in there was it's supposed to be scheduled by the 15th. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's
You see what I'm saying? So all they got to do is have it laid out.
I have a question real quick. Does anybody have like a link or anything to Wilder demanding a positive COVID test? Does that exist?
No, but I did. I heard that rumor. I didn't hear it directly from Deontay Wilder, but they didn't already agree to postpone the fight. Like all that at this point is just window dressing. You didn't already agree to postpone the fight.
What a link at? Who when this was?
I don't know. I just heard the rumor. I never heard it from Wilder or anybody in his thing.
Okay, so what
are you talking about? I don't believe it. I just heard the rumor.
Okay, but you acting
I just
like
heard the rumor.
You acting like
no, I'm not acting like it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's how you took it. I just told you I didn't hear it from Wilder. So that's a moot point. I didn't even bring that up.
Bro, you just acting like
I said what I'm talking about is why Wilder willingly agreed to postpone the fight when he went to court for arbitration.
You ain't say rumor agreed to postpone fight. You act like he.
What do you mean? They postponed the fight. They did. They did.
Bro, is
Wilder
it a
hasn't
rumor?
objected.
Do you?
What do you
just
mean?
Say you
The fight
don't
is
know it was a rumor.
the fight. We was talking about 2 different things, man. 2 different things. The rumor was about the COVID test. I'm talking about the fight being postponed. You can't mix me up with the words, man.
Wilder willingly agreed to postpone
Yes.
the fight. Did you not say
Yes.
that?
Yes, I
you
did.
Then you turn around. You say it's a rumor.
No, I did not. The rumor was about the COVID test. Keep up.
Yeah, Jamal. The rumor was about.
Hey, Jamal.
He said he heard a rumor that Deontay Wilder demanded a positive COVID test, but it's just a rumor. So that would actually work in your favor if he had proof of that. But there's no proof of that. the proof is with the fact that he willingly postponed it. Like he didn't ask. Like no questions asked or nothing. He just
went to counter it, investigate it, figure out if it's true.
They ain't go to arbitration about this. Everybody was on board.
So Fury ain't got nothing to do with this, right?
I don't know. They said Fury got COVID. Nobody has disproven this.
Man, y'all acting like Wilder the one that's got them stop this fight or something.
No,
man.
that's how you taking it, bro.
No, that's what you're saying. I'm just calling a spade, dog.
See, look, it was a build up to this, bro. It was a build up. Remember, he started talking about JD still being around and him acting like he been more loyal to Fury than anything.
That's the way it appeared.
About to be his third fight, and then now all of a sudden he's saying he got COVID. Okay, everything's all good. We'll be here.
Yeah.
Let us know when you're ready.
And he brought up something that Wilder did say. Wilder did say he gave up more money because they offered him more money to fight AJ.
Right.
And he gave that up.
Walked away from Undisputed and more money to accommodate Fury.
Folks ain't gave off of Wilder shit to fight AJ. Man,
that's what Wilder said,
bro. See,
like
what
Wilder said.
It's your boy who said it.
Now there's proof of that. See, there's proof of that, Jamal. So that is not a rumor.
Yeah, it's proof of that.
That's not a rumor at all.
When this was? I must have missed it.
How is it that you're this much of a fan for the man, but you don't know that?
That's why we say man fans and fanboys, because y'all really don't have the facts, but you guys scream louder than everybody.
Man.
I don't keep up with this shit. Keep up with boxing, my nigga. To be honest, I don't. I have a real life.
Jamal, as long as you're gonna have that, Jamal, as long as you're gonna have that attitude, I'm always gonna be your king.
I ain't got no attitude. No, I'm just saying. I don't. You said because I'm a fan of Wilder. I don't keep up with it. I ain't got to keep up with no damn boxing. I keep up with them when they fight.
No, but it's shit like you're trying to say. You were like,
but when you
say shit like, no, that didn't happen. When that happened?
Yeah.
I ain't heard no shit like that. How much they offer Wilder? Tell me that.
He didn't say. He just said he turned down more money when he got mad at Fury, right? Because Fury said he didn't want to give him the rematch, this third fight. And he was it on Twitter or Instagram? I think it was on one of those two. He said something about, you need to. I'm just paraphrasing, but he said you need to hold up your end of the bargain because I turned down more money to fight AJ to fight you in that second fight. I'm paraphrasing, but what he said is along those lines. Okay?
So how do you feel about Wilder ducking? How do you feel about Wilder ducking, Mo?
Ducking who?
AJ.
Ducking AJ. According to Wilder.
Man, stop.
According to Wilder. What do you
mean?
You
don't want to deal. That's fanboy shit.
AJ ain't finna fight shit. That motherfucker, he better be. Ain't nobody talking about AJ.
Wait a minute.
AJ. Ain't talking about that goddamn faggot. I ain't talking about that damn faggot in the bathroom.
Oh, here you go.
Real quick. Because Wilder. Wait a minute. Because Wilder turned down the fight with AJ for more money, so he could fight for less money. That makes AJ the pussy. Explain that to me.
AJ been a pussy. How about that?
All right, you ain't explaining nothing. Your logic is gone.
AJ a pussy, man. Come on, y'all start acting brand new.
No, everybody don't know that. So why don't you explain it to me?
Don't know that
why do you have? I'm not even UK. I live in Florida. I live in Florida.
Do you know AJ? Do you know AJ a faggot? Do you know that?
I know AJ a champion and Wilder ain't.
Yeah, he a champion.
I know that when I ask you about what makes him a faggot, you ain't got no answers. I know that much.
What's up, Mark?
Hello. Do you know that he was in the jacuzzi with 3 different?
Do you know that Wilder was twerking? You know that Wilder was twerking. Do you know that Wilder was twerking?
That nigga was shaking his
Well,
ass.
that's your king right there.
That nigga was shaking his ass.
Hold on. So you mean to
You
tell
let that
me
marinate. You let that marinate. Hey, you tell me who twerked.
I don't respect no man that wiggle his ass.
But you respect a nigga in the bathroom with another man, though. That's what you
I don't
saying.
respect that. I don't respect that neither.
But you ain't saying
He
shit
wasn't in
about
a
it, though.
He wasn't in a bathtub. He was in a hot tub. And if you ever, Jamal, have you ever been to a gym where they have a hot tub? They typically make you go in the hot tub. Let me finish. Let me finish, because you're gonna get this work. You're gonna get this work.
Goddamn co-signing this fuck shit now.
You just co-signed them
You
twerking.
co-signed twerking.
Dude.
See, you don't want to hear it because you don't want to hear it because you know the truth. The truth does not work in your favor. The truth does not work in your favor, Jamal.
Dude.
Because it's facts. If you go to a gym, if they have a sauna and they have a hot tub, they make
I said a hot tub. That's a sauna.
All right. If you listen, I said or a hot tub. If you listening is fundamental, Jamal.
Dude, you said a sauna, dog. Do you know what a sauna is?
And I said or a hot tub. I also said or a hot tub. Are you listening? Apparently you're not.
Dude.
Everybody heard me say or a hot tub except for you. You're the only one who didn't hear me say or a hot tub.
Or a steamer.
I nigga put Obama up there like, what the fuck going on?
Hey, Jamal, let me let you in on a secret. I'm not Mike Tyson, so you can lend me your ears. You can lend me your ears and listen. I'm not Mike Tyson, I ain't gonna bite the ear off, but you're not gonna like the truth.
Yeah.
Because I did say or a hot tub.
I fuck with Jamal, man. You a good
Jamal
dude,
don't
man.
give a fuck. That nigga be
No,
swinging
not
back.
at all. Hey, Jamal going for his for real.
Hey, he always been that way, bro. This is the most mutated ass man fan I've ever met, bro. That nigga be fighting with everything, bro. Everything in him.
With him, AJ's a pussy. End of story. We bring up facts, things that support, who does that fight. Come on, man. Nah, man.
Come on,
yeah,
now.
because you got nothing to rebuttal with.
It's crazy. This shit. I don't know what happened. The live stream went south. Wilder say he wanted to get pregnant. How's that going to happen without a sausage and twerk? Oh, no.
Hey, Wilder did say that, though. Wilder definitely said he wanted to experience what it felt like to have a baby.
I don't think Jamal is aware of that.
Things you can't escape.
AJ
want to get away?
AJ got accused for sleeping with Amir Khan's wife.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. He wants to ignore all that. AJ's just a pussy because he said. That's all there is to it. AJ's a pussy and he likes men because there's a picture of him in a hot tub. Which, like I said, in a gym.
That picture was suspect.
Yeah, but in gyms, if they have a hot tub, they're not going to let you in the hot tub with women because it's a gym. It's not a.
What gym you be
it's
at?
Not a it's not a VIP.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not even saying that's what it is.
That picture look crazy though. I ain't gonna cap that.
Hey, I'm with Floyd Senior. I don't know shit about nothing going on, man. I'm with Floyd Senior. I don't know shit about shit. I'm back
I
here.
only see, but tell me this: anytime you ever seen twerking, it's either from a woman or a guy who likes men.
Call him a fag, man. It's fag. That's cool. He's a fag. That man, he kept it politically correct as a motherfucker. Say a guy that likes men. Now that's a punk. That's what we call him up here.
Swung back and left.
Yeah, he got up out of there. Hey, say, take that, I'm off.
Yeah.
But on the serious side, man, like, I think a lot of people think that this favors Wilder on the postponement, but I just think it's an older Wilder going into the fight.
Think so?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Today he getting older.
I just felt like the momentum
it's tougher to stop and start training. If he was in good shape right then, and Fury needed more time, then it works against Wilder because he has to get, like, when you peak, it's a finely tuned timing thing where, you know, your weight's coming together along with the sparring and everything else, and boom, you're ready to go. So I think it definitely works against Wilder that they postponed if he was like really ready.
Right.
And he is older with more fights.
I just feel Fury has shown what he's capable of off of layoff, off of extreme weight gain, off of inactivity. Like, he came back and arguably got robbed out of a fight. So I don't believe the layoff or the postponement is going to be much of an issue for Fury. I think the only way Fury lose this fight is if he go in there and shit the bed. If he go in there and handle his business the way he did the last time, I don't see Wilder getting nothing off. Even when he hit him with his biggest shot, he got up. And that was in the first fight. He couldn't manage that second fight, and that second shot in the second fight. And everybody like to talk about him not looking right. Yeah, you might not look right when you got a motherfucking 6'9", 280, 300-pound man punching on your motherfucking head. Yeah, you're not gonna look the same. I don't know why people bought the narrative that Fury couldn't punch. You can't just run with what they saying. Oh, he's a pillar puncher. Oh, how does he knock him out? They said the same thing about Ali when he knocked out Liston. He's not known as a one-punch knocker outer. Well, he just did. The proof is in the pudding. How doesn't a 6'9", 300-pound man hit hard?
I don't know.
I mean,
they said he a white boy, so white boys don't hit that hard, man.
Right.
They found out. Gypsy
yeah,
motherfucker.
but then you see guys like Lomachenko, which I know he lost 2 fights back, but he was stopping guys who were bigger than him, and he is also of a white color.
And he just clipped up Nakatani, and people had him losing to Nakatani. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It. Now they talking about, oh, Nakatani wasn't that good. No, there was a lot of people that had Lomachenko losing that fight.
Yeah, and people want to act like we got agendas when we say it's not about the skin color. Anybody can lose regardless of what the skin color is. And then they're like, oh, y'all want to push an agenda, or you're just a hater of this guy. And then when shit happens, then what we get to stay on our square. You know what they get to do? Make up conspiracies and excuses.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't believe it's about skin color until it is. And this is not one of the instances.
Right.
Yeah,
racism has played parts in boxing since its beginning, but I don't believe this is one of them times. This is nothing but a boxing match. Who was better? And at this point, Fury is better than Wilder.
Until proven otherwise. What's up, H?
Yo, what up, though? What's good, Black? Shout out to my brother,
smooth
Red
up.
Glove Militant, D Nice, Haplo. What's good? How the brothers doing?
How's it
All
going?
in here
H?
cooking them Wilder fans.
Are y'all cooking up on Wilder?
Oh man, we just had a barbecue on this one boy.
He swung back. He jumped off. He swung back though.
He did swing back. I'm not gonna take that away from him, but he was
That's what
swinging
made
back
it
with some weak shit though.
That's
Y'all
what
a Wilder fan up in here? Was a Wilder fan?
Jamal,
Yeah,
you remember Jamal?
diehard fan too. He don't even believe what Wilder said.
I ain't gonna lie, Wilder is like the most hated fighter like in boxing right now. I don't know if I've never seen a fighter just like be hated so much. And it's not like niggas just hating on him just to hate. Nah, you doing dumb shit and the fans are tired of it. Like Wilder took a loss, bro, and the whole world just roasted this man. Like I remember when Broner got beat by Maidana, they was roasting him too, but it ain't even close to Wilder because all these damn excuses.
See, right, because Broner shut the fuck up. Broner went on here, took his L, and fell back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He
But when you want to jump in the line of fire and take the L for the boxer, that's a whole nother level of fanboying, which is what Jamal was doing. It's like
it seemed like Wilder. it seemed like Wilder had just attached himself to the shit that was going on the internet,
Yeah.
because for the longest he was quiet about the situation, and then he started to come out with the egg weighing, and like he made a whole video with the ominous music in the back, and I'm like, come on, man, this ain't no motherfucking theater show, man. Like, you lost. That's
Yeah, the
all
only
you
thing
lost.
only thing he did say was about the suit. He said
That was
that. But
ridiculous.
other than that, he really didn't make any other excuses. That was the only one he made.
He said he
And
wasn't
then-
himself in there. He said everybody knew that wasn't me in there. I was my mind. I was like, well, who was it, nigga?
I say, who the fuck was it?
Who the fuck
Look
was
like
that?
you.
It's up to you.
I was like,
It's up to
okay.
you to be in the right frame of
I'll
mind.
be looking for evidence. I'm like, it looked like Deontay. Shit.
Definitely looked like Deontay to me.
Just weaker knees, but it's same nigga though.
Well, Black, you did used to say whatever demon he was using.
Yeah, it seemed like that demon kind of I don't know if he didn't pay all the money that he owed him or what. He didn't show up though.
Then when he made the excuse about the costume, magically appeared Deontay Wilder in a 100-pound motherfucking fire suit, talking about that suit make me want to train.
All right, man. It was just a lot of that shit wasn't adding up. So that's be the real reason. Like Jamal got to understand that. Like he be thinking, "Oh man, why? Because he lost?" Nah, it was because his character, how he reacted to the loss, man.
And just a lot of things that contradict what he said, like what y'all just brought up with the fire suit. And I didn't even know about that, but I do know that there was some training videos where he was wearing like a 40-pound suit or something like that. And it's like, okay, you train with this. You mean for some reason on this particular night it affected your legs when it didn't seem to do that other times?
And then the $1 million question I asked, and I have yet to get an answer to, is if Team Wilder knew he cheated in the first one, went into the second fight, let him cheat again because they was already aware of him cheating in the first fight, what's to stop him from cheating in the third fight? Because the athletic commission ain't lifted a finger. Ain't no sanctioning bodies lifted a finger because they don't believe the shit that you're talking about without proof. So what's to stop Team Fury from cheating again? He cheated you twice.
I think when it comes to wrapping their hands, they should bring them in the same room with both.
They're gonna use
trainers.
JD's again. Watch.
Yeah, with both their trainers, but I'm saying the boxer be in there too, both Wilder and Fury. Have them do the hand wrapping, because then after that, there's nothing you can say. If your trainer messed up, well, guess what? You had to mess up too.
See, I think that's the way they doing it now. You don't need them both in the rooms. You send your guy in there because this is the person you picked out for your team. So you're supposed to have trust in him that he's going to do right by you, and vice versa. And you was supposed to watch the gloves, but that's what happened. And I know JD somewhere like, damn, man, y'all just gonna slide me under the bus like that?
But then he didn't get fired. It was the guy who was
because
not
they know
in the
that
room.
because they know that was some bullshit. They know that JD's didn't do nothing wrong. They know wasn't nothing in the motherfucking gloves. I know
Damn,
JD somewhere
man.
like JD's like, man, I watched them rap it. What shit in there?
Yeah. Damn, he said just to think all of them S&M Black Power costumes were made by 2 white drag queens.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. It's like when you really dig up the facts, you be like, God damn.
And see, that's what poke a hole in that pro-black narrative. If you truly pro-black, do you? Because I'm black, so that works for me. But the fake pro-black shit,
You
that's
couldn't
that bullshit.
find Shaquita and Lucretia from the hood to fucking stitch some shit up for you?
Man, he could have went to the he could have went to the owners of Fear God if he wanted a designer to do it.
It's some gifted ass motherfucking Shaquitas and Bonquishas out here for sure. dog.
Shit, the owners of the clothing line Fear God are black,
Yeah, so something like that.
and that's a couture line. Like if that's what if that's your motive to elevate the black people, but no, you got a white guy, you got white guys controlling your career. You got a white guy in your corner, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you push that pro-black shit and you got these glaring contradictions in your motherfucking statements, it's like, what is we doing here?
It's some bullshit. That's all that it is. It's some bullshit, bro. They try to use the race, you know, to push their bullshit, man. And they try to use the race when it's convenient for them. You know, you want to be pro-black when it's convenient for you, but you wasn't pro-black when it came to Mark Breland, though. You know what I mean? You didn't give a fuck about Mark Breland, just throwing him under the bus. You didn't care about disrespecting Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather, legends of the sport, Mike Tyson, all of these legends. You know what I mean? But, you know, you want to be pro-black when you say you got cheated. Now you saying you got cheated because you black. This nigga's a joke, man. And he
went viral. He went viral on Radio Raheem.
Exactly.
Yeah,
another black
it was
man.
a black
Talk
man.
all that shit to another black man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point, H Money. You brought up like a straight up like. I mean, we was already saying some of that, but you put it like in a little bit of a better perspective. Like
You just
the whole
loaded it
part
into the
about
chopper
money.
and let that shit rain. That's what.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
whole
just
thing
happened.
about only when it's convenient. Because here's the thing, all right. If he would have had proof that Mark Breland did some shit, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, you're right for firing him. But he just made the accusation, and when Brian Custer asked him about it, he deflected. He completely ignored the question and went on to something else. So yeah, like that.
You know, Deontay Wilder's full of shit. He knows it. That's why he won't say nothing. You know, like I said, you did all that talking on the internet. Oh, you were cheated. It was an egg weight. And then when you get in person, when you get in front of the cameras, in front of the whole world, you got nothing to say. You just switch up your whole act. That's how you know this shit is some bullshit. Like he made a mistake listening to these yes men. He was listening to the LDBC. You know, you want to listen to 78. You want to listen to all these bitches, man. You know what I mean? But you don't want to stand 10 toes down like a real man and accept your loss. You know what I mean? Now, that's the problem that we have. That's the problem that we have. You know what I mean? Wilder just look like a damn fool right now. And Malik Scott got to do all the talking for him. You know, you don't even want to talk no more. You hired Malik Scott to do the talking for you. You know what I mean? So this shit don't even make sense. Like that's his interpreter. Like he don't understand English. Like this nigga needs somebody to talk for him now. This shit is crazy.
Let me ask the panel a question, man.
Nigga said like his interpreter.
That's funny.
How do y'all feel?
He can hear the translations in the headphones while he go ahead.
Hey, what's y'all impressions of the Wilder training clips that they've been releasing?
I think that shit is garbage, bro. To be
That's the
honest
blood.
with you, like
That's all
the
I
nigga-
say. That's the blood.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like Wilder always had power. Like you know what I mean. You could still see the flashes and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you know what I mean? Who you trying to fool, man? They got this dude over here on this jump, bro. Like this nigga Muhammad Ali and shit. They gonna fuck around and get his ass. He gonna get his ass beat again, bro. If he go in there and try to start dancing, you know what I mean, doing the Ali shuffle and shit, like he gonna get fucked up. He gotta just be who he is. You know what I mean? He gotta be.
He said that this man going in there with the Ali
That's what they
shuffle.
got him
He
on the
better
jump
not,
rope
bro.
like he Ali. Oh, he could outbox Tyson Fury. Wilder's all of a sudden just a pure boxer now. Nah, that's
See
a
what-
recipe for disaster.
And that's what I was thinking. It seems
Here's the
like
way I
all
oh, go ahead.
Okay, now I was gonna say it seemed like all of those clips was just window dressing, man. It seemed like he was trying to address all of the negative things that were said about him in that last fight. He don't run. He don't do cardio. He weak. So here you go. Now you lifting up 300 pounds, and here you go. You jump roping, which look like you ain't never jump rope a day in your motherfucking life.
Damn. I haven't even seen the footage, but damn.
Man, look at that man jump roping, man. That
Best of
shit
luck.
look crazy. That man look like he ain't never twirled a jump rope ever.
Come on, man. It can't be that bad, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, dude, man, he looked awkward as fuck on that jump rope, man. I'm talking about, I just seen little kids jump rope back in the day.
I gotta see this
He
Monday.
threw me for a loop with it, and that's what I don't get, because like you got people saying, oh, I see him putting in work. I see he looking better. Like, how is you judging all this off a minute clip? They won't even give you a whole 3 minutes to see him, doing a solid activity. So I can't take that at face value. It just looked like he trying to shut up people that's talking shit about him.
So basically, you saying that they like, oh, he learned how to jump rope.
Yeah.
He in trouble now.
Yeah. Look at the coordination. And high coordination. No, man, no, I'm not buying that. And that ain't never been Wilder's thing. I always said he ain't even do that. All he did was swing it back and forth. He ain't even whip it up, man. I say, man,
that's why he gonna get fucked up, bro. You know what I mean? That's exactly why. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. You know what I mean? Like,
what you say? He 35 going on 36.
Yeah, he 35 and he going on 36. That shit is crazy, man. You know what I mean? It's a bad look.
I always thought if Wilder.
I said I jump rope better than him, and I got bad knees. That's fucked.
That's a fact. I always thought if Wilder used his jab and had a decent 1-2, I thought he could have beat Fury, man, coming out that first fight. But after seeing the second fight, I don't think the skill set is in him. I don't think he got it.
If Wilder would have came up in there with a real trainer, like for real, he would have had a better chance, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's a trainer. I don't think it's a trainer because he had a real trainer. Mark Breland is a real trainer.
Yeah,
Mark Breland is a real trainer. You got to be willing to be trained, though.
Yeah, see, he got rid of the real trainer. Now he came back with a yes man trainer, Malik Scott. But if say he came back with another real trainer, like he came back with somebody like John David Jackson, somebody like just like Holyfield. When Holyfield lost to Riddick Bowe that first time, who did Holyfield come back with? He came back with Emmanuel Stewart, right? You know what I mean? He came back with Emmanuel Stewart, and Holyfield beat Bowe in a rematch.
And Emmanuel Stewart was always the boss in the corner, like the fighter has to submit to the trainer. It got to be a pecking order. The fighter can't be in charge of the training. You the trainee, how you running the training session?
That's how it is nowadays, though.
Yeah, and that's why these dudes aren't great. When Mike Tyson was learning, he was a student under Customato.
That's the problem, though. Ain't a lot of students left in boxing.
Ain't a lot of students.
They get their check and they like, all right, this is my show now.
Yeah, I got more money than you. What I'm gonna listen to you for?
And then they want to get an act, they get the real money and you get out of line. Whatever, I'll just get Freddie. I'll get Harlem Shake and Roach. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that shit go. But hey, H Money, you about to kick off a live or something, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna go after you though.
Oh well, I've been cooking almost 3 hours. I was about to shut my shit down.
You want to wrap it up right now?
Yeah, I'm
about to tap out, fellas. Salute.
All right, for sure. So let me drop the link then. Let me drop the link and we could do it like that. Cool. I'm gonna talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney exposes Teofimo Lopez for vacating the IBF belt, and Devin Haney willing to go to Australia to fight George Kambosos for that vacant belt.
Let's go, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be a fire ass live, man. Can't wait for that shit. Wilder just relies too much. Wilder just relies too much. Maybe on his power, you're trying to say. Yeah, that just, you can't rely on your power, man, when you got a superior boxer in front of you. Got to make adjustments, man. But yeah, man. So we're gonna throw this live. We're gonna go to H Money. Shoot, I'm taking me about an hour. I gotta get some grub, and then I'm gonna be over there. So there's the link.
For sure. I just dropped the link. I'm about to start it up right now. So just tell them to slide through, bro. Appreciate it, Black.
All right, no problem, bro. So I'm doing my promo shit. Shout out to H Money Boxing for coming on, D Nice. And he said he gonna cook off a Devin Haney topic, man. Say it ain't so. Dudes is vacating. They vacating straps out here, man. So he said something about this IBF belt that potentially might be dislocated, removed. So I hope not. But if that is the case, Devin, like 50 Cent say, get the strap. Get the strap, man, because these dudes be out here on some little champ shit. Get the strap, man. That's all my advice. But big shout out to everybody that tuned in today. If you caught the playback and you made it this far, flame of fame to you. You're a real one. For sure, for sure. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's Daily Sources. Everybody that came through. Zone 6 came through. Martin. Oh, man. Yeah, man. People clowning about that bench press. Maybe T.O. Senior might come by over at H. Yeah. So there you go. T.O. Senior might pay a visit to H Money. So get there, man. H Money Boxing. If y'all catching this, go over there and show support, man. Support who supports you. Shout out to the whole UGC. I'm your host, BHP. I'm out.